One's vertical, one's horizontal. Otherwise. Oh, wait, here we go. This is the matchup where, yeah, Bread's gonna really want to stay in the driver's seat. This Hawkeye is pretty good at punishing Sentinel drones. Like, I'd argue he's one of the better characters tool-wise to do so.
Pretty brave of him to, you know, actually walk up to his Spencer in melee range.
But low HP, and yeah, you get so many extensions, in particular Team Shell and the drones. It makes it
build a
really
little bit more meter. Well, he dropped Spencer, and Spencer's dropping him.
Ooh, good jump there.
One of the true 50-50s. Oh, goes for a reset, or was that actually a drop?
I think it was a drop. But all drone hitboxes are still a little jank, and their hit stun isn't that high if they don't multi-connect.
Alright, that's 2 Gucci belts. Going for a third one.
Okay, so Vergil in relation to his team, yeah, spend all the bar you
can. Oh wow,
can.
actually dropped.
Vergil does pretty well against Doom and Sentinel, so you don't want to be in this position.
I don't even know what position he was in. I didn't see which side that was actually on.
The meterless here, one more pick.
And make sure not to drop it on Vergil. We've all seen that, you know, song and dance too many times.
Okay, I would just X Factor this, make it easy.
But that up purple was super late.
Level 3 incoming.
Oh my god, just do Bionic Arm. I was like, please.
Gotta go to some players when they have the opportunity, like 4 bars of opportunity to keep it simple, they still want to do the old turkey. The liberal starter.
Ooh. Nice zip out of there. He probably could have gone Gimlet to get him off, but I think at that point he was already just like accepting what was going to happen. Oh,
okay.
This one he does go for a
opportunity
reset.
here. Goes for the, he can get the poison pickup.
Nice extension.
And I would just spend the bar here as much as you can.
I don't think another bar is going to kill him unless he builds, you know, half a bar. Which shit, he might. Oh, almost did.
Wait, did he get the bait? Had the block to cancel it
Almost
out.
went for bait.
I mean, he has Hawkeye, so it's just a matter of killing Spencer and letting Hawkeye deal to Doom. Going for the super mix, I mean, it's a really powerful tool that Vergil has, but it's generally considered to be less efficient.
Dude, he's mixing this up. I didn't even know if that was a misinput or actually, like, oh shit. That was a mix-up, though.
It is technically an element of tech, but something you more commonly use in, say, Wesker, who just doesn't have the ability to layer on extra damage at the cost of the bar.
I am not an avid Sentinel player, but I would assume this is a horrible matchup.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there's a character better at fighting Sentinel than Hawkeye.
X? Yep. Oh, he didn't dash after. Well no, that's not gonna hit. There's no way.
No, Super Freeze is more than long enough. A little late there, but still. And extra damage because he's big. Easy kill.
It's all the wub-wubs. Because when I first saw that super, God, like what, 10 years ago? It was like when dubstep was still like popular. And that's what it was called, the dubstep super.
The dubstep dishwasher. Again, just like Clegg has it kind of right that Hawkeye shouldn't probably be the puncture point in this matchup, and yet he keeps bringing it back in. Also,
oh no. Okay. He is one of the luckiest people I've ever seen.
Red Solar is also just getting a little lead out of his shoes at the moment with these Spencer drops.
I mean, his Vergil went down pretty readily, but that series of blocks with the Vergil coming in was impressive.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, Akuma!
Good call to X Factor there. I was wondering if you could double trigger, but you knew the Akuma was coming behind him, so I'm sure he could protect. That was a super low to the ground overhead.
Oh yeah. This should also be a dead Vergil. I mean, he might have to use X because he only has 1 bar.
Oh no!
You know you can drop it too.
Think you can get thrown for that?
Got a free mix-up after that too, or pressure at least.
Ooh, nice little wall jump. I mean, both characters are potentially in a pretty good spot, but never mind.
And block his toes. And this will be an uphill battle for Clegg, but you know, if anyone can make it back, we've seen Akuma's many times.
And he has a lot of bar, and I'd honestly say the Sentinel matchup against Akuma is about as bad as Hawkeye in some cases. So it's all about Spencer. Why this character? Oh, wow. That's big. That's an point.
I knew.
You know, he has level. He has X Factor. He could jump.
Even if he X, I think he would have got hit.
And now, even with the X Factor, this is a matchup where Akuma does pretty well. Sentinel's low HP, big, and he can be comboed up with like fireballs and things.
If he just had a little bit more meter, he probably could have killed.
He might have gotten a little bit more of an extension. But like I would be throwing a little bit more plasma than dive kicking, but it works pretty well.
Oh, this ought to do it. Yep, there's a meter. And Akuma makes a comeback. Leg up to match point.
We're not seeing too much from Hawkeye, but the other two characters are really putting in work. Yeah, this is the slightly more meter-heavy gameplay style you're probably going to want. The big thing that Vergil gives is the knockback. So being a little less passive in terms of just spinning the bar if you need to keep the distance.
I also like the little combo with the Akuma assist. He's got the poison doing that. How much damage does poison do again? Like 100,000 collectively?
I'm really not sure. It does a good amount if you can keep it up, but it rarely ever stays the full duration in this game.
Scattershot's actually doing a lot of work so far. You know, Spencer is dead. Hell, I think even if he blocked it, it probably would have died.
So the big difference is that Clegg is just being a lot less conservative about meter. And that's a really important thing about having Akuma on this particular team is that it really covers the foot dive if you can use him as a body block. Oh, wow. Fundamentally perfect dash under.
He needs to choose what side he's on. He cross-undered and then ended up on the other side again.
Good black, you want to slide out? Nice. He's getting these great reactions on Brad, who's just expecting him to jump when he goes by.
Ooh, alright, here we go. That's one way to get started.
The super animation is that Minority was going to burn through the X Factor time, and
that'll burn his, you know, chances in winners.
I think Red could have level 3'd that, but it goes up 3. Of course, if you haven't already, please, we'd appreciate it if you could claim a code on Matcherino. See the link currently going to the chat. By logging in, you can claim 25 cents to add to our pot. Big factor to consider with Quack's team is the accessibility to rocks. Oh, that was a crossover, I think, which meant so he didn't get the armor input. He got for the princess and got a ticket. And I'm not sure why he brought in Frank. Like situationally, Arthur, but I guess because he didn't have any bar, he wasn't going to try and risk the gold armor. But a big deterrent for trying to set up golden armor is the rocks assist that Quack brought for the few Magneto rocks players. They do this very strong low to the ground pressure because it's both a projectile and just the initial spinning animation. Which means that he can throw those mag blasts and then call it. And it covers his landings as well as gives him the ability to either go back upward or just keep pressing ground-wise. So you can give them a lot of maneuverability room. And it's pretty unique compared to some of the other Doom assists. It's a lot better at protecting itself, so it gives them a lot more opportunity to not have to pay attention to it, but Utsu got the big hit, and this is a huge difference in terms of this match. Were not the fact that Quack has gotten the 5 bars, it's always difficult for playing Phoenix teams, is even if you hit their assist characters, it's still a meter source. But I mean, tool-wise, Utsu still has a strong assist in his back pocket, but his abilities in Arthur, and Chun's a very good character, except for low damage, but Phoenix has no health, so all things do come together to give Utsu a fairly decent chance if they can find a way to get this Dark Phoenix hit. But Quack, very talented. Okay, gonna give armies up. Yep, we got enhanced daggers. These things will cut through almost anything. In some cases, if they time overdrive quickly, we'll still hit them.
I am back, and what the hell did I just see?
Utsu has an impressive Arthur shell, and Quack underestimated the durability on the enhanced armor spears.
Yeah, I sat down, put on my headset, and I saw the entire team.
Golden armor's up. And, oh, this is big. He gets the hit. And he's about to have access to the Frank tech for Phoenix.
Why do I feel like Utsu plays Haggar instead of Frank West? I'm probably thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of Paradigm.
Yep.
Wow, saves a grab bounce.
Some absolutely sick pressure options you get out of this team. One flaw is Frank will build a pretty good amount of bar if he's a block. He's going to want to try and go for a snap sooner than later, I guess. Because he gets the kill. Oh, yeah, he gets the kill here, but it's pretty close to 4 at this point, so.
Roll?
Never mind.
Wow, he just let it.
Quack let it rip.
That had to be a miss, but I highly doubt Quack would, purposely miss that.
Everything is coming up now. Okay, nicely maneuvered. Very quickly, he's got him.
Oh my god, Phoenix almost fucking died.
Okay, here's the moment that Quack's team is really starting to shine. He can stall for quite a bit of time while playing fairly aggressively, and while not the total core of the team, getting rid of Frank, even at the cost of bar, will make the Phoenix matchup much better against the rest of the team.
Yep, if he builds 5 meters here, spends 1 to kill, even if you tag in Phoenix, she'll probably have 5 bars. So it's an acceptable risk.
Yep, 1 Spear Flame is fine. Here we go. Anti-Phoenix tech removed. The Chun still can do some air exchange stuff.
Alright, good tech.
Quack very carefully blocking that sneaky overhead. Here we go. We deal with Chun-Li.
Alright. It's still an Arthur. A very scary Arthur.
Things will fall apart, though, is I think one element that works in Quack's favor right now is he's a very controlled Magneto, so he can unfly, or he doesn't even need to, he's up above the
wow, chooses to spin the X
Fire
there.
Dragon.
That might come find him in the ass.
Quack, unfortunately, wasn't able to block that. He was trying to X Factor and just block until he popped because of, I think, 1 magnetic blast.
Yep, jump back.
Gravity Squeeze would have probably killed an X Factor. So he was trying. But this is probably not that great for Arthur in the reduced state because the chip gets so high.
Yep.
Phoenix to begin with.
Yep, he is also naked, which I think he takes more damage when he's naked.
I think it's like 15 or 20% more. But I mean, both players, like, the merits of their team is really working to both their favor, and these matches are a lot closer than they look for the caliber of players. Easily just coming off of the top 4 range in Own Engine. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait. Sometimes those office tags really do get you.
Quack is being quite more meter hungry, or not hungry is the word I'm thinking of.
Quack's playstyle has inclinations about what's the most strategic thing to do at the time. Both what is undoing, but does make him a very strong Phoenix player. Is that one thing to note specifically with Phoenix, like this point, is that pressure gets a lot worse about daggers. Rig assist is good, but it's grounded and a little slow. And Chun-Li assist is good, but it's pretty close to the ground again. So Quack's team likes to hang at the top of the screen and build bar. So once you get rid of the daggers assist, he thinks he can probably stall out bar if he needs it, or he can just keep getting hits.
So Chip, we're about to see something quite rare, a X Factor 3 Chun.
Actually a really scary character in terms of how fast it can make you block. Damage output still a little slow, so it goes through all of X Factor to kill some.
I mean, without a air dash, I think she's probably one of the highest APM characters in the game in X Factor. At least I would assume so. Alright, well, Quack brings it back. It is match point for both of them now. And I noticed the very top says warm-up lobby, so we are still warming up.
It also says it on the bottom of the Twitch page, but I haven't refreshed it yet. So again, it's strange. Like, I think Utsu really likes to run this, Frank using to assist to get the levels. But Quack's pretty good at denying that grounded playstyle. Biggest rush just being how durable those daggers are.
Quack's just doing this, the correct thing.
Don't get hit by Frank. He's not a strong character until he hits you. But yeah, I was going to say, bringing in Chun is probably the most important decision here. You have two decent assists backing you. You can chase in the air. And unlike Frank, you are a strong character regardless of needing the levels.
Yeah, Chun-Li with that the powered up Arthur assist is deadly. Oh, shit. But also as deadly as getting a happy birthday.
Builds a lot of bar, unless now that character is bleeding.
Oh, a happy birthday of his own.
Okay, but now Quack's got 5, and otherwise it's pretty even. As long as Frank's alive, the anti-Phoenix tech is around. So I feel like Quack will just level 3 Frank immediately to get the hit. Oh, that block. How did he know it was coming? This is gonna kill.
Oh, 100%. And
nope. Don't think, does he have it on level 2, I think, but it's
level
hard to
3
set
is
up.
the roll.
Oh no, so yeah, he doesn't have the anti-Phoenix tag, so...
Never mind,
sort of
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I think he gets bigger normals in level 3, so it's easier to set up, but I thought he immediately gets the barrel roll. Okay, I mean, Utsu, up until getting that hit, wasn't out of it.
Did he fall out because he's too small?
Yes. I think Beautiful Joe is the smallest character, I think.
He's alive?
Fire Dragon and is about to be out of bar. Wait, no, Quack.
Is she dead?
Give me chips.
Oh my god!
Quack made the poor decision to land in front.
Wow. Someone call the cops. I just witnessed a robbery. Holy fuck.
God, like, did Quack know that? It works for Chris G, it works for anybody. What's nice about MemesMayCry variant of this team is the Coach Steve team has an excellent ability to kill characters on first touch and get some of the more awkward air hit angles and still get these kills. The usage of the shield helps a bit against Morrigan, and the ability to set up mix and you need too much bar to start any meter. So even meter draining isn't the worst. Good use of the assist. Sets it up. And just gonna barely kill things. Actually, maybe got 3 bars. Fine. Does he need a level 3, or is he able to get enough off of the 80Ks here? Oh, this looks like it's gonna be fine. Almost doesn't need them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Slight parsec lag adjustment drop. And now he's going to take a whole bunch of soul drains for that. Ooh, brings in the Doom, open array. What a Vergil. Great use of both the projectiles and the photon array to set up the mix. Now Spencer's the one who's hanging still alive. D-HUD getting this hit, and now we get to see how well versus Nova the Doom will be. X-Factoring is probably a good idea. He had 3 characters currently in the back, and Nova, even an X-Factor, will still, in terms of mix, pretty strong. It's a harder character to get quick kills with. So with a fully still functional Morrigan, it's going to be a much easier way to wait out this X-Factor with the missiles. Sort of thing to the situation for Memes is probably trying to get a hit before he has the X-Factor, so he can try and speed run for the rest of the team. Still has access to human rockets. Okay, almost gets the pickup of the missiles. It's almost perfectly what he needed to keep going. Gets a hit on the Doom if he has energy javelin, but really needs to get Morrigan here. And until he has any bar, it's going to be really hard to break through these fireball patterns. A really good throw. Well, this is not looking to be a situation with advised moment for him, but he's got 20 seconds. He's still got an alive character. Gets the overhead. This is what he needs. Can't get the kill here. No bar, no X-Factor. Going to somehow get through this is now stalling is a completely advisable option. Ooh. Covers the missiles. We're around to an even game, 9 seconds. He has the life lead. Now, oh, they just switched in. And, yeah, it almost made the comeback. Situationally, gotta wait out as much of the projectiles while getting rid of as many plasma beam as you can. Situation you just really want to get more than one bar available for human rockets so you can gain that guaranteed kill. Hit. But maybe assist. Ooh, we are getting some parsec lag here. Okay, human rockets to get to the projectiles, clear the screen. Caught by the rising missiles. Bringing Spencer, oh no. Half of his life just for entering. Advisably, Bionic Arm is still not available because he doesn't have the DHC bar, and he is trying to get a hit on this Morrigan, but he never get anything started, and he's always trying to get about 2 bars. Because otherwise he can really only get hits with the X-Factor. I mean, Doom's down. We've seen it do it before. Oh no, couldn't confirm. That was big. It was the moment of momentum he needs to really balance this out. Okay, brings in the Doom. Oh no. Doom now almost half health as well, but slightly better off than Spencer was. But no real options are in place that have effectively gotten through this Morrigan. Back in the Nova. A little bit of much life. The shield. Okay, I mean, no astral vision means that he can at least move to the top of the screen reliably. Gets a pick. Bleeding Nova, but still keeping it together. There's 5 seconds on the clock. Needs to find a way to get a hit on. Gets a hit number. Keep it simple. Power of the Nova Force. D-HUD goes up 1. Such incredible patience. Back into it. This time D-HUD can actually play from the front for one. Patience, just so incredibly diligent in not putting himself into situations he can't get out of. Where I think a lot of other players have crumbled faster to Morrigan offense, D-HUD's just he's not going to put himself at risky points beyond blocking if he doesn't think he's getting something off of it. That's how Nova, who spends most of the time blocking and parts of the screen, is still putting in so much work in these matches. Okay. Has no access to Bionic Arm now. Far back to 1. It's going to be a hard commit of X Factor to be safe at this point. So if he's going to use Arm, he really needs to get a clean shot or snipe in general on the assist. He's been maneuvering, trying to get the plasma beam pressure on him. He's so good hovering at the site. He's just not getting tagged. This close. Okay, brings back in. Oof. Oh, this is good. Here comes the light loop. Doesn't get the full damage on that, much to D-Hud's good fortune. Didn't really have anywhere to DHC. Morrigan was still active, and Bionic Arm. Spencer would have probably still just gotten killed anyway, so saved the bar. Here's that snipe on the assist. He realized that. And, I mean, no assist. Morgan's still almost full. It's all in Doom. It's the X Factor, but no bar yet. He's got this pattern positioning where he just caught. Really good usage of a defensive like spreads and calling the Vergil assist alongside the Soulfish to really keep you trapped and sucked into the pressure. Okay, I'm starting to see, yeah, D-Hud's looking for the opportunity to Photon Array, potentially X Factor, call it assist. He was sort of grounding himself there once he got up at 1 bar, and once again trying to get a good bar and do it again. Past the X Factor. Good opportunity, but the counterplay, he has it in his hands. He's not getting enough damage, he's not getting enough pressure, and he's really not even finding a way to snipe the assist or build bar against this Morgan pressure. Memes really has his number. Okay, oh, tries the foot dive, and respectfully pulling back. Put on fly and back push. Okay, oh, almost gets the tag there. Okay, it's a hit, but 3 seconds. I don't think he is literally capable of killing both these characters fast enough. And MemesMayCry in a time present matter goes up 2. Okay, gets the pick of the energy javelin, almost up to 2 bars for the DHC. Ooh, gets on the fireballs, almost gets the Morgan, gets the Doom for a little. Unable to follow it up. And Soul Drain's going to be enough. Spencer coming in. Major hits here for the assist tag. Morgan astrals up, but isn't able to punish. Doom bleeding. 1 more hit is probably enough. Just barely not. He has out a bar, but he's really gotten a good momentum shift. Can dispatch Morgan somehow. Doom quick enough. Gonna be more balanced out pretty quickly. How much help does the Doom want? Got the Vergil chip. Goes to the top. Both players about even on meter. Morgan still builds an Astral, so not a problem for memes. Go. Anchor Spencer has the damage. Has to avoid missiles, unfortunately. Doesn't have the bar to go into any cutscene supers or other things to avoid it. Now, D-Hud just needs to get these hits before Doom gets all their life back, and Morgan doesn't any more damage. Ooh, tries the backdash to avoid, gets caught, and MemesMayCry is going up 3. Incredible showing so far for D-Hud, and I assume we'll expect more from them in the lower bracket. Oh my god, it's TA Wolf.
What's up? What's up, everybody? How you doing, Tim?
So far, so good.
I'm glad. Just getting here. Ready. That Spitfire is Drones Junior. It has a very big gap in between both of the hits, so it could really go a long way. But let's see if DXP is able to learn the matchup and fight his own character appropriately. Goes for the snipe right there and gets boo-booed right after. Does Milky have the confirmation right here? Yes, he does. And Tim is looking bad for Professor X Pride at the moment. We see the Spitfire extension right there. Might bounce into a trap and then maybe a Sphere Flame. No, goes for the missiles extension, drops it and gets anti-air rapid slash, one of the best anti-airs in the game. Let's see what happens here. Same side, but DXP blocks. Can DXP make this Nova comeback right now, Tim?
I haven't seen enough of DXP's Nova to get a good idea, but playing it pretty well so far.
Oh my goodness, goes for the no mix-up, and sometimes that's all you need. Tries to slide, gets the hit there on Milky. Milky's Raccoon just looked kind of like a taxidermized Raccoon right there, just kind of sitting there. Side tracking right here after Milky gets the hit and quite possibly the level 3. Yesterday I was very, very thrown off because my neighbors decided to just get a taxidermized moose on the roof, and I thought I was really, really high. We had to double check, but actually happened. So I guess people just do that nowadays in Mexico. It's something I've never seen before. It blew my mind. Just like DXP's Chris is surprising me in a positive way, which I didn't think was possible, but Milky still, you know, with the lead in the games.
Oh, same conclusion as last time. DXP is a pretty good player of all these characters, but he's not as seasoned as Milky is at their Dante placements, so they keep getting caught.
And Milky just seems aware of what to do. That was a nice extension with the Spitfire to get the pickup. Probably why he picks that team, but oh my goodness, the round trip.
There.
And goes for the side switch. Can
That's
DXP make it back with the Nova?
There. The Foxtrotting.
That's the K-Brad special. K-Brad would always do that with throw a round trip and just dash under 50-50, see what happens. Oh my goodness, DXP trying to make this comeback here. Milky's Raccoon has gotten waxed 2 out of 2, but it all comes down to Dr. Doom. What's DXP's mix right here? Just the Mexican cross under goes down and hits Dr. Doom. This should be a 1-1 scenario. Very interesting set tonight. And people talking about Blue Beetle in chat. I'm gonna give a spoiler-free review. You guys probably didn't need it, but I'm gonna give it to you guys. The movie Coco made me feel the worst I've ever felt about being Mexican, and I thought it was severely disrespectful towards my culture. Blue Beetle is a reverse Coco. It made me feel proud. Just like Milky is making me feel proud right now, deleting this Chris, and DXP with the MBCI Nova Super right there on defense. Let's see what happens here. Will it be enough to get rid of Vergil? It does manage to get the hit. Let's see what happens here. Tim, these mix-ups, I can't really see them coming, and Milky just trying to dash away from the Nova, but the Raccoon just hasn't been a factor.
He doesn't ever put down traps, so I think like a big thing about Nova is just trouble hitting low characters, and the trap is a great extra. Again, Milky's done so many times with Doom, but does DXP have the extension for this?
No, and DXP most certainly does not have a Dante. But can Milky do this? You know, Dante is a character that forces uncomfortable gameplay from Dr. Doom, and DXP's Dante looking very much like my own doo-doo butter style. Milky with the optimal combo, but drops it and just gets the easy pickup right there. Just DP into super, and somehow X Pride walking away with the lead in this set. I wonder if there is an opportunity for adaptation here from Milky. The Chris has been a non-factor, and the Raccoon has been a non-factor, so it really comes down to will Nova do things in this set, or will Vergil just do Vergil things? Nice reset right there, and goes for the raw rapid slash into X, knowing that Chris Redfield might be the problem here. Nice extension with the Spitfire, and Milky looking very strong at the moment.
Got a very competent ability to figure out where he's going to position himself each time. Turning a lot of his defensive situations into offense, but the rest of his team isn't keeping up with this Vergil play.
Oh my goodness. And once again, the Nova has been very effective from DXP, recognizing that the overhead would not OTG in that particular scenario. And the Raccoon trying to survive the mix right here. That was very layered from Dedex Sprite. Can Milky set up a trap into Dr. Doom? I feel like that would be favorable now that there is no X Factor. Just going for guns and logs. Let's see what happens here, Tim. Just lots of pressure from both sides. Milky doesn't want to go down, but once again, Rocket Raccoon, the least effective of Milky's characters in this particular set. And Dedex Pride with the extension here with the Nova, clearly the best character he has on this team. It all comes down to Doom against Nova once again, but what is the mix?
Good block. Got the high lows. Oh, can confirm for the jam session. Ooh, great hard kick confirmed.
That was disgusting. Oh my goodness, that was insane from Milky. It comes down to DXP's Dante, so I'd say we're close to a 2-2 unless somebody gets helm broken randomly. And once again, a beautiful confirm from Milky. Let's see what happens here. Is it going to be enough damage? Will you optimize this one? This is looking absolutely crazy. Dante might stay alive here. It all comes down to how hard you mash. And it is enough. Milky with the Doom comeback. And this set is just looking extremely even. It comes down to Vergil and Nova surviving. Which one will make the most out of it? And Vergil gets shot instantly. Tim, what are your expectations here for this set?
I think, it's been all on if he can get through the Nova or not. Is that all the other two characters Milky's been pretty good about. But DXP's Nova, it never fails to take out the Raccoon. It never fails to take out Vergil. And at that point, it's all on Doom. And Milky's Doom is good, but he's not used to the latency.
Oh my goodness. And the latency here is looking very bad for Vergil. Let's see what happens here. This should be a kill, but Dedex Pride always subverting expectations in the least likely way. Dante gonna tag in. I agree with this. If you want a character in the back, it should always be Nova, and the Raccoon tagging in. This might be Milky's opportunity to do something with Raccoon. I would like to see just a trap setup to kind of force a very particular sort of gameplay here, and there it is. DXP gonna have to super to get out of the trap, and now the missiles allow for a mix right here. High-low just sets up a trap. Nice stuff, and the teleport, and once again, the Raccoon gets blessed, but why not just hide under the trap here, Tim? We're about to see what happens.
That's one of the few ways to really deal with Nova's offense is keep his meter low.
Oh my goodness.
Meter dependent damage output.
El Camarón right there hitting the Rocket Raccoon, and Nova against Doom. DXP going for the TAC right here. Very reminiscent of the year 2011 with that extension looking good, and same side gets blessed. There is no way DXP has these, and Milky doesn't get the fancy confirm he got the last time. Let's see what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting quite exciting at the moment. Goes for the Soulja Boy. It is not enough, and Milky trying to make this comeback. No meter on Dedex Pride side. Tries to go for the surprise vibe check there with that red health. Tim, it all comes down to will the Buttergun hit? Can you block this as Milky?
Okay, got his. Once again, DXP burning too much bar.
The key to fighting Nova is approaching and then doing jump back foot dive. It hits 1000% of the time, every time. Nice chip right there. Goes for the Springfield just to go get the chip. Not gonna be enough, and the missiles trying to force a bad push block there from Dedex Pride. Looking at the chip option is Milky at the moment. 18 seconds on the clock. You have to be aware. And the vibe check once more. Dedex Pride spends the X Factor. What is he gonna do? Is he just trying to timer scam? No, goes for El Camarón, gets the hit, and this might be a boo-boo, but jam session, 12 seconds, Tim. This is getting so intense. Milky gets the hit, but drops it, and Dedex Pride just desperately going for the chip out and gets scooped up. 8 seconds on the clock. Will Milky do enough damage right now? Has to really optimize it. It's gonna be a nail biter here.
Can you get a second? Springfield?
Springfield, oh my goodness. And takes it all the way back. Milky with the 3-2 over Professor X Pride's Chris. Incredible gameplay right now. We're going to have to see what happens with both of these players throughout the rest of the bracket, but that Doom play was absolutely disgusting. In the good words of the SoCal community, my Doom, though. Point Dormammu really has to have the defense on point, and Priest is one of the more rushdown-oriented Magnetos. Very, very clean stuff always, and the pressure is very layered. So if Noel manages to get spaced, obviously Noel, one of the best defensive players of all time and knows how to navigate around these matches, but Priest is just known for smothering people. Just 91 seconds on the clock and Dormammu's already getting hit. Phoenix is going to get snapped, and let's see what the mix is. Go straight into the missiles. Beautiful stuff, and we're talking about clean gameplay. The drop almost mattered right there. Phoenix almost managed to escape, but Priest got her right after, and this is what we were talking about. It's just hard to deal with a player as offensive and as explosive as Priest. There is just so much going on, and just the assist perfectly covering everything that Priest is trying to do. Goes for the high-lows. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And Noel here against the ropes. I feel that Noel is going to have to go more on the offensive right now. The usual defensive game plan from Noel, at which he most excels at, is not an option against this sort of game plan right here that Priest is proposing. But once again, Doom with 4 meters could always bring it back here, Tim.
One thing he's going to have to look forward, though, is that M.O.D.O.K will just blow through his X-Factor time if he can't keep the character pressured.
Oh my goodness, and just we see the lasers right there trying to make Dr. Doom bleed. No capitalization on the photon shot, sorry, photon array, and the feet have been given. Once again, Dr. Doom could really do this. Will you spend the X here if you're Noel? No, just very, very conservative stuff here. Gonna go for the level 3. Knows there's no need to spend X yet, and that is a resource that Priest has already spent. So it all comes down to this incoming mix-up on M.O.D.O.K. You have to kill this character as soon as M.O.D.O.K comes in. Goes for the photon array right after, and I don't know if I agree with this decision because, oh my goodness, that could have been an anti-air, and this should be another hit, but the Springfield gets it out, and Priest walks away. Noel just a little bit too passive in this particular matchup, Tim.
Ooh, gets the Dormammu game going. This is the positional space he wants to be in. 3 spells available means that he can successfully get through most of the health for Magneto. M.O.D.O.K will be pretty easy with the spells.
Yep, but you have to be able to land to release those spells. They weren't quite charged there, even though the hit was available on Magneto. But just the pressure from Priest, covering every escape possible here for Phoenix, and dashes up for maximum shockwave damage. Phoenix has been a non-issue here for Priest against Noel, and oh my goodness, this pressure is just relentless. But Noel does have the DHC available into his Stalking Flare, and those spells are available. So you could always bring this one back with the Dormammu. Dormammu is a very momentum-based character. And once you get that release, all you really need is to keep charging. Missiles will cover for you. And now this is matchup bad for Priest. Priest is going to have to find a hit right here with maybe a blaster and a confirm. But Dormammu's not going to make it simple at all right now for Priest on Noel's side. The chaotic flame right there just doing so much damage. Tim, how do you even recover from this?
Situationally, I think you want to use X Factor. It's the best ability to nullify projectiles meter and any type of chip. Really showing off a perfect utilization.
And Priest bringing it all the way back. That was clearly a knowledge check. You can't throw full screen Stalking Flare against Dr. Doom because photon array or small rocks, light rocks will go through the bottom and hit Dormammu. So you have to be very, very aware. And Priest caught that one mistake from Noel, make the most out of it, and a 2-0 lead. But Noel has gotten the first hit twice now. It just comes down to getting rid of Magneto here and getting that momentum going. But Priest with the snipes here, those missiles have been putting Dormammu in check, and oh my goodness, the layers against Phoenix goes for the guard break. This should be enough to kill. There's only 3 meters on Phoenix's side, and this is looking like a wrap for Jean Grey at the moment, Tim.
And I think meter deficit isn't really a problem in general. Priest got the corner, got the shields, and he still has Noel exactly where he wants him.
Stalking Flare allowing for the spells to be charged up, and once again this is where Noel starts to shine. Once you have those spells available, they're very easy to recharge with the correct zoning pattern. Priest goes for the blaster right there. Dr. Doom bleeding, and now M.O.D.O.K bleeding as well. This should be a dead Dr. Doom. Those pillars are gonna be causing a lot of trouble, but just goes for the stalking flare to remain safe. And Priest trying to go for this rush down, respecting the spell release by getting the lockdown right there, and Dormammu's out of the picture already. It comes down to what the mix is here on Dr. Doom. This is still doable for either side, but beautiful, beautiful extension, only spending 1 meter and getting the better incoming because of it.
Looks for the jump out, covering all angles while not actually hitting him.
Very, very beautiful stuff at the moment. Let's see what happens here. Dr. Doom on Noel's side, scheming. Priest just looking to run away, but let's not discount Priest's Dr. Doom kind of bleeding at the moment. You can't really call it like that. If Noel decides to go for the snipe, it could be it, but that was not the right option to go for that assist punish. Just giving Priest enough time to dash in and get the clean 3-0 here in this bracket. Two incredible, incredible players, but Priest's style just kind of overwhelmed Noel in this game. Sending Noel to the losers with a 3-0. Beautiful, amazing. Raccoon shows up. GG. You don't know what this character does unless you live in like West Vermont's the eastern side and you have the one Raccoon player there. And online, that is not a thing. You just get so much matchup knowledge. As Paradiggm here is teaching kids how to run into Haggar's pipe right now in the tag, and goes for the snipe here, and Arthur goes for the double jump read too. Tim, things are getting crazy.
I never thought in this day and age we'd see an Arthur mirror match, but here we are.
Well, Arthur is a very strong assist. The daggers really just make life miserable for characters. As you can see, they cover everything, go through almost every projectile in the game, and it's just absolutely crazy that the pressure here from Paradigm looking good. Chun-Li made out of wet paper, very versatile character, but in fighting Haggar, you have to at least have over 1 million health if you want to survive one of these combos when there's low meter. It is not Chun-Li's case, and now you have to hold this disgusting mix. Arthur gonna have to hold this shit against Haggar, and goes for the same side, trying to bait an X. Just running out the timer now, maybe expecting the level 3, but Utsu gets the hit right there. Gonna run out of armor, but should be enough to get rid of the major of Earth. Now Raccoon Arthur is a big problem though. You have to be very aware, and the bones are their money at the moment with Arthur sniping Rocket Raccoon. I wonder what Paradigm is looking for here in this particular scenario. Maybe trying to ice out the X and get the chip win. Tim, what are your expectations here?
I expect he is just using Raccoon as a meat shield, because he can chip straight through gold armor and X Factor, and I think like Arthur can't take a hit even blocked in this state.
Arthur on Arthur violence is absolutely insane, and Paradigm gets the early lead right here. They're both gonna go for the tag right now, and oh my goodness, Haggar tagging in. But once again, why would you tag in right in front of Haggar's face? I feel like that is a mistake. There's no meter on deck for Paradigm, so Sentinel might make it out, but Sentinel is just a big piñata with no defensive options, so gonna try to get rid of Arthur. Goes for the same side mix, and Utsu with the defense, very, very nice, but these tags are just not paying off for Utsu at the moment. Paradigm's offense looking really, really strong now. Chun-Li tagging in, not a lot of damage to be had from this character, and gets hit by the triple Mexican non-cross under right now. We're gonna call that one the Blue Beetle. Utsu gets the hit, but no capitalization. Tim, it's looking insane. Paradigm is just looking such a commanding lead, but Utsu has to make something out of this Chun-Li.
Ooh, that's important. Like, at times I think Utsu is such a good Chun-Li that it's weird that they're not the first character they snap in. They've been snapping Sentinel first each time, and Sentinel just immediately eats a fist of pipe.
Oh my goodness, and just sets up the Raccoon layers right here. You have to be very aware of the possible DP. DP hits both, and Haggar's out. What a snipe from Utsu. Clearly Arthur, the most comfortable character here, but just trying to ice out this X to get the Arthur and Arthur violence. The gold running out, and then X Factor running out. It's really a matter of time here for Paradigm, and just going for jump S. Seems unblockable at the moment. Tim, it just seems that Utsu has to adapt, because Paradigm just has a read on what he's trying to do.
But I want to see Chun before Sentinel. Chun plus drones is very good, and also situationally, you're just not dealing with the Haggar pressure very well.
Yep, and starting Sentinel right here, trying to go for that defense. Haggar's Sentinel is a very uncomfortable matchup as long as Haggar has a beam. because it's really easy to pin down Sentinel and catch them slipping, and you can't really approach like Sentinel likes to approach other characters. But then again, if you don't respect the hotel next to Excalibur and Mandalay Bay, that Luxor special from Sentinel, you get hit. But there was a weird conversion right there where Haggar just kind of popped out and just trying to get rid of Arthur. Knows that this is the heart of the team, and Paradiggm just with the relentless pressure against Arthur. This could be a command grab, and it is! Oh my goodness, that animation is so funky. Tim, we might be looking at a dead Arthur right now.
I think Utsu's team is pretty assist heavy with this particular character, so I would spend the bar, but also can just trust that Sentinel will come in at a bad time.
And once again, just going for the hard reads, but it pays off in the end because Lock Trap just covers everything for Paradiggm. Paradiggm just looking really, really strong, and we see the exact same scenario right here. Chun-Li tries to double jump, and Paradiggm just covers for it. Why not? Now there's meter on deck. This should be the end of Chun-Li, and it all comes down to El Robot. Most certainly doable because you do escape the incoming mix-up as Sentinel, but you have to be very, very aware of when you spend that X, because you don't want to get caught slipping here by Raccoon. And oh my goodness, the raw tag. But Sentinel just gets scooped right after, dies with X, taking it into Marvel versus Capcom 7, and Paradiggm with the clean 3-0 here over Utsu. Incredible stuff, Tim.
I'm really happy to see, though, that we're seeing all these interesting assist characters. Enhanced Daggers just goes through everything.
Yeah, Daggers, I believe, beats out every single projectile in the game, except Frank's, to get this first hit and get the Phoenix plan going, or will Milky smother Mothman as we're used to seeing Milky do with almost every opponent? That jam session is definitely one of the assists that does keep M.O.D.O.K a little bit honest. But Mothman just playing that defensive game plan and just running away, calling that Morrigan assist until there's 2 meters on screen. Then Milky can actually do something about it. You have to be so careful and so aware. And oh my lord, Tim, I feel like this might go down to the wire as well.
There's still a chance here is that Milky is probably one of the best incoming mix-ups with Magneto and using Fantasy. So were it not for the fact that now Mothman's got these 5, we could have probably gotten Gino a snap guaranteed, but it's all coming apart now.
Absolutely. And oh my goodness, we see the layers here. Nice blocks on Milky's side, a lot of awareness on what M.O.D.O.K is trying to do, but sometimes if you're aware, you still get hit by the Kids' Choice Awards slime. I remember I used to watch it as a kid and I was like, oh, it's coming, and they knew it was coming, but sometimes you just have to hold the unblockable, and that's precisely what Dante does. Dante out of the picture, and Mothman just having the time of his life right here at Dante's expense. It all comes down to Milky's Doom. We have seen the comebacks tonight from Milky's Doom, but what can you do against this washing machine in the corner? And the very ugly, scurvy type colors that Mothman is picking tonight. I don't like yellow. It's such a disgusting color. Why would you pick this particular shade of yellow as well? We'll have to wait and see. But Mothman with the lead here against Milky. Tim, what adaptation does Milky need to do in order to survive?
I think probably, once again, as I suggested, snap immediately and use his incredible ability to get these mixes to deal with Gene before this becomes a threat.
I would like to see, maybe this is crazy, but I think point Dante is not a bad idea here against Mothman's particular game plan. Does get the hit here twice, and this happy birthday could go a long way. Goes for the snap. I don't know if I agree. You could have gotten rid of 2 characters, get the mix on Gene, and now you get neither, and you have to hold this mix. Mothman going for the triple low. Very, very sleek. M.O.D.O.K bleeding, but now plan A, which is Jean Grey, is almost confirmation right here. Still going for the snap, though, is Milky. Wants to deal with level 3 rather than... level 1 rather than level 3.
Okay, what, setting something up here? I'm very confused with some of the things Milky is doing.
Okay, forces out the X right there. Do we tag in something? No, just goes on the offense. Trying to maybe tag in Magneto here. Just keeps it simple. And Mothman with the offense. That was almost a great grab, but the spacing wasn't quite enough. And now Mothman gets the hit right here with Jean Grey. Has labbed these Phoenix combos. And as soon as I say that, drops it right for The pressure right there. Dante almost getting clipped by that crouch light. And somehow we're back to neutral. But now Mothman is available, has meter available to be spent, Tim, and it could really go either way. But the patience from Milky, very, very nice.
I think a big thing we're going to have to save Mothman is he's probably going to want to get Dark Gene in without having them coming for a mix. Because Milky has some of the absolute best corner pressure sets like this.
That was beautiful stuff. The going low right there is so immaculate. And I feel that we might see a team rearrangement here on Milky's side, or just maybe trying to see where Magneto can go in order to fight this Morrigan, try to drain her out of the meter. Funnily enough, she usually does that to people. Just as we're seeing right there, the raw soul drain hitting, and the tri-dash is beautiful stuff to catch Morrigan. Milky putting this at a 1-1 scenario at the moment. It really comes down to who wins the point ward, I think, Tim.
You just cannot be near either of their assists at all.
It's very, very scary. That bomb covers so much tracks. Going on the offense there is Mothman. I don't know if I agree with this decision, but, you know, has managed to set up the Dorito. Can safely call Gene. Bomb plus Dorito is so strong. And Blaster. Oh my goodness, this character just does so much. We're going to have to see what happens here. Oh my goodness, Milky goes for the low again, but here's the thing. M.O.D.O.K players are always holding low because they can't chicken block. So that's the one character you want to dome on Wake Up. Almost 4 meters on deck. 5 already. Tim, this is looking like Mothman's favor.
Oh, that analyzed cube.
Now everything M.O.D.O.K does is extra credit. That was a buffered confirm right there, and spends the meter, wants to get rid of Magneto. Knows that one Morrigan call is going to be just enough to make it all the way back if both characters were to die. And the pressure right here just so strong. Triple low. And Milky has been so good on defense here against M.O.D.O.K. You have to make the most out of this Dante pressure, though, and Mothman realizes that, just tags in Morrigan and is trying to fight it out. But the raw launch pays off.
Milky has really got these down pat. Well, damn. Commentator's curse comes at the worst moments.
Oh my goodness. Just so tense. We know that Team Super is there. Will Milky throw one out now that there is the opportunity of having 4 meters on deck? You just chip out the Morrigan. It's really an important decision right now. The next assist call will probably tell us more about what's going on, but just going for the photon shot chip. Very, very smart. Gets the hit with the jam session. Morrigan is out of the picture. M.O.D.O.K is going to have to hold this mix right here from the Milkman. But once again, M.O.D.O.K just strong, and Wake Up rocks. That's an option I hadn't seen before. Paying off there for Milky. You still have the Team Super availability to lock down M.O.D.O.K, but you have to be very aware and push block into jam session. Doing so much, Tim. Oh my goodness.
Hey, there's still a chance he can out. No, never mind. Health lead plan's completely dead now.
Well, it depends. Will Mothman capitalize this combo? Dropped it last time. It's looking like a more simple approach to it, and we're looking at a 2-1 lead here on Mothman's side against Milky. I would like to see a more aggressive approach from Milky in the next game. Had the opportunity to Team Super a couple of times, didn't do it, and that momentum gave M.O.D.O.K enough of an opportunity to get the hit there. So this could really go either way, but Mothman starting off really aggressive, wants Milky to build absolutely no momentum, and gets clipped right after by that machine gun stand them. So strong, as Romora is gifting Bubba Shrimp a subscription. Nice stuff, Bub. Magneto should be out of the picture here. I think this is worth spending it.
Mothman actually has a lot more to lose from playing this aggressively, but he's realizing that Milky is giving him a lot more gaps than he should be.
Oh my god.
Prime time live.
It just feels like Milky's being overwhelmed, and then the jamming bomb Do you fight it out? Just tags in Doom. I agree with this decision. Will we see a team super? That was a prime opportunity. Every time a M.O.D.O.K Doritos is a time where you can be blowing it up, and goes for the pressure right there. Oh my goodness, the feet have been given. Is this a capitalization? No! Gets thrown instead, and this could be just like the Avengers movie, the end game for Mothman. Goes for the Infinito Papito. Do you drop it? Is this gonna be enough to get the hit and put Dante in a bad situation because Dante's jammed? What is gonna happen here? I know Milky is mashing foot dive for his life at the moment.
Of course, evens or odds?
I think it's odds.
Yeah, I'm on evens, so that's perfect.
Looking like odds.
Let's
See,
go.
I knew it. I knew it. I am a human calculator. Milky is trying the best to survive, and these blocks are good. Dante with an opportunity and goes for the Cloud 805, but it's not enough. Snapped in Morrigan instead. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happens here. This is so tough. It's still an opportunity for Milky, but you have to get rid of the Phoenix. Dante does have the option of going for the Devil Trigger, though. Almost no X left. Goes for the backdash heavy, and Mothman just gets the hit in the neutral. You know Mothman spending the X right here. If needed, goes straight into the super. Nope, I'm just going to go for the X Factor extension into the Team Super, and that is a 3-1 W for Mothman. Mothman saying carried. Is he saying Milky's carried, or is Mothman saying that Mothman is carried? Oh my goodness. So much shit being talked tonight. And if you don't, guys want no one to talk shit to you in your life, subscribe. Be right where Magneto wants to be in a couple of seconds. If your mobility is restricted, like Chris Redfield sees. And just goes full screen, trying to go for those snipes on the assist. Good gunshot right there. And once again, that's where Magneto wanted to land. There was already a trap set up. But if you survive that as Magneto, you have such an edge, and Chris Redfield gets opened up. What will Priest do here? Will it kill Chris, or will you go for the snap on Akuma, which is LivinLegend's best character, and that overhead right after the tech, so clean. Priest is looking very strong tonight, Tim.
And it's a big thing about, as I said, advantage over Chris, and the fact that Chris and X Factor gets really no speed up. So Priest does not feel threatened by putting Chris into the anchor slot like this.
Yep, and the Siempre Pega right there always hits at least the assist. Might be looking to go for another one, or maybe a team super on Legend side. Let's see what happens here. Priest cannot really call assist safely, but manages to get away with it. And that crouch medium vibe checks so many upbacks in at such a deceptive range that could have been way scarier there for LivinLegend. But Priest, you know, just going for that airborne sort of projectile heavy game, and we finally see the team super coming out. The hypergraph there looking very uncomfortable, but does put Magneto at a height where you can't get comboed after. And the Siempre Pega always available right there. The Wesker super gonna hit once more. It literally always hits. I don't know why. There's a chip possibility. Scouts out the raw tag, but Priest just fights it out. Very, very classic stuff. And M.O.D.O.K tagging in. This is matchup bad, but you have to be very aware of the Glock and all the chip that Chris Redfield's trying to do. Tim, is there a way for Legend to come back into this?
It's probably X Factor Wesker. He's probably one of the best like incoming mix-up users of Wesker I've seen still in the meta.
And wants nothing to do with the anchor Wesker as well, going for the chip out. And this team super might be enough, but no, gets
So
blasted
durable.
at just the right moment. Oh my goodness, that was more of a positioning thing than a durability thing, I believe. And the counter right there, X Factor Wesker trying to go a little bit crazy. Priest just with the non-interaction. If you call an assist here, it might get blown up, but just trying to ice out that X time. Gonna have to fall somewhere. Blaster for extra, you know, power. And oh, no command grab, trying to force something crazy. Gets the hit. It's still not over, but no capitalization. LivinLegend being a little bit too graceful at the moment with Priest, and Priest just going for that runaway game plan. You know, it do work. A lot of people say it don't work no more. It works. Oh my goodness, this was such a grueling first game. Tim, what are we expecting from the rest of the set?
Legend knows how to come back from these, but he's probably going to have to be a little bit more careful about the Akuma calls, or just better at blocking incomings. That's probably where he's still going to be relying to deal with these last problem characters.
Absolutely. You have to get that early lead and get that life lead in order to force Priest to come at you at an angle that is not favorable. Try to drain that meter. Goes for the Siempre Pega once more. Just guaranteed chip. It's so uncomfortable to push block too. And LivinLegend just throwing those grenades out there, looking like Bruno Mars's release album. Let's see what happens here. Tags in the M.O.D.O.K. I agree with this. Nullify the grenade. Try to go for the mix, but both of the characters get opened up right there. Dr. Doom in trouble. M.O.D.O.K. in trouble at the moment. And oh my goodness, due to M.O.D.O.K.'s weird body, that does not OTG. And this could mean trouble for Priest, but gonna go for the killer illumination. Not enough space, and this should be a dead M.O.D.O.K. All coming down to anchor Magneto. Still a very potent anchor, but LivinLegend just feeling comfortable at the moment.
Pick on the Akuma assist. And this is where the grenades, the flames, everything just to stall out this X Factor time really starts to come into play.
Oh my goodness. Will LivinLegend swing? What is Priest mix-up right now? Goes for the fake push block into the tri-dash. Very, very smart. Gonna have to get rid of Albert. Let's see what happens here. Akuma tagging in. No X Factor anymore. Goes for the meaty, and Priest knows that he needs to get that grab, otherwise chip is a very real possibility. Just staying close and going for the hit. What side is it on? And LivinLegend with the snipe. That seems to be an accidental crouch medium on Priest's side. It might have been a plink. And we're looking at a 1-1. LivinLegend putting one on the board by getting that defensive game plan going here, Tim.
Good hit on the, I don't think he can kill Chris off of this, but almost goes for the mix there.
Oh my goodness. Just the pressure at the moment is so immaculate. Going for the disruptor right there instead of the high-low, being covered by the missiles. And once again, that crouch medium, such a deceptive rage.
So
LivinLegend might be looking to DHC right here and goes for the super at the right moment. The gravity squeeze, though, what a reaction. Priest so aware, and Chris Redfield is out of the picture at the moment. What will Wesker do here? How can you defend against this layered offense from Priest?
Priest is, once again, the hockey. He's seeing into the future. He knows Legend's particular favorite things to do with Wesker, and he's really starting to punish them.
Oh my goodness. And Legend has been so afraid to swing at missiles in their face, and I feel like that's a big W from Priest. Just making the opponent scared is something that is very, very hard to do in Marvel, because Marvel players are wild. Marvel players will not be afraid to swing at any opportunity right now. Sets up the Dorito into the missile, and this is the super right here from LivinLegend, just getting out and try to capitalize right here. No punish on Dr. Doom, and Priest contempt with just floating out here. LivinLegend goes for the chase down and gets butt blasted right after. Beautiful confirmation. This should be a dead Akuma and a 2-0 unless a miracle happens right now. But Priest just looking very, very strong at the moment. What can Legend do? Is it a point Wesker angle here?
That's I think a pretty good option. He's also just probably going to start playing a little out of his comfort zone, as I feel like Priest has been pulling out, the JoJo star. He knows what he's going to say and what he's going to do before he does it.
Oh my goodness. And now you're going to say you're gonna gunshot teleport me. Oh my goodness, what a grab right there.
Mix it up more.
Beautiful capitalization. Gonna take off the glasses right here for a second time. I don't know if he puts them on just for the super or it's just a reused animation, but it's always hilarious. Let's see what happens here. With Magneto gone, M.O.D.O.K is a big threat still, so Priest has to get rid of this Wesker at all costs. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, will this be a jamming bomb angle? It is. Wesker has been jammed. Akuma tagging in. No super here from LivinLegend to get out, just trying to play it defensively, but you cannot be defensive against this washing machine. La Lavadora, M.O.D.O.K is so, so strong. This is M.O.D.O.K at the moment. This is not Darren, just looking particularly mighty here, and you have to take this same mix in the corner. Dorito plus Kid's Choice Award Slime. LivinLegend manages to escape, but falls right into that low, and things are looking bleak. Do you spin your controller? Is LivinLegend a pad player? Did he flip it upside down?
Gets exactly one here.
What a god. Siempre Pega. Do you survive once more? Siempre Pega again? Oh my goodness, it hits. X Factor capitalizes. Oh my
was so
lord,
hard to
that was
confirm,
so
but he got it.
weird. Tim, this is doable. Siempre pega.
Okay, front or back?
Doesn't matter. You have 1 meter, it always hits, and 2-2 Living Legend bringing it all the way back. And this is why you should be a pad player. You can just flip it. He did the Missy Elliott right there. Put his thing down, flip it, then reversed it. Incredible stuff. I don't even know if he actually did that, but it looked like it. The defense was immaculate right there from Legend. And Priest gets the hit initially here in the Game 5 of the night, but these drops could just be crucial. Will Living Legend bring it back? Once you get rid of Wesker, the match just changes dramatically.
Oh, Magneto. Okay, Tempest not enough. Limit Burst gonna confirm it.
Tim, Chris Redfield needs to escape at all costs. Manages to do it. Goes for the gunshots right there, but the Giant Dorito just says no to anything that Chris is trying to do. I don't know if approaching was the right option there.
Oh,
gets jammed once more. That was so nasty. Very meaty stuff, but gets thrown. And now Legend goes for the Tatsumatsu Hurricane Kick. Might try to get the hit here on the Dorito. Forces out the X. Do you X right here after? No. Legend just tagging in. Chris Redfield wants that anchor Akuma and just fighting it out. Calling assist. Oh my goodness. This man is so brave.
It's an X Factor sandbag, but I mean, he did pretty damn well with it.
Oh my goodness. There is no way. There is no way this is happening, is it? Living Legend is built different. I don't know if it's something in the water. I don't know if it's something in his dietary plan. But Living Legend does things that no human has dared of doing before. However, no meter has to hold this mix. And meter right after, all things are about to get very hectic. And Priest does get the hit right here. Great stuff. You have to finish this combo on Akuma. You cannot let Akuma survive. And the gravity squeeze, beautiful. Beautiful stuff from Priest, sealing the deal. But Living Legend giving Priest a run for their money. Speaking of money, throw it at twitch.tv/Havengers right now. Subscribe, bubs. I want to see a lot of bubscriptions tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a crazy, crazy night. Just and the defensive opportunity to kind of force Romora to hold something. We're gonna have to wait and see how Romora manages to escape and just goes for the backdash. Very passive start of the match here from Romora, but does manage to get that missile call right there, and Paradiggm scheming, trying to get the hit here on Romora. Romora does escape, activates Genmu, and throws those baby busters to try and lock down Paradiggm. Paradiggm intelligently super jumping to block the missiles in the air to avoid any sort of unblockable scenarios here, and Romora has to be very careful because if Paradiggm gets that assist call, Zero might be in trouble because there is no meter and no free bust outs at the moment. But Paradiggm just slowly inching in and does have the opportunity to DHC out in case of danger.
And this is the scariest part about fighting Romora, is that a lot of players are big proponents of gapless pressure. Romora is willing to let gaps if missiles are coming, just to see what you do.
Absolutely. Romora is always at the gap. The clothing store. Let's see what happens. Good at perfects is what gap stands for Romora. Let's see what happens here. Dormammu getting bodied at the moment. Paradiggm needs a more aggressive approach. Against a player like Romora, you kind of have to get in their head because Zero players are always strong when they get the first hit, but to be a Zero player is much like being present at an anime convention. We all know there's something wrong with us when we're there. So you have to capitalize on that possible emotional vulnerability and get the momentum going. Let's see what happens here. Starting off with the Dormammu, trying to get that mobility, and I feel like this might be a more offensive approach at the moment from Paradiggm. Oh, tries to force the scramble right there. Missiles on missiles violence. But I do like the Lariat right there in order to stay a little bit more aggressive. The capitalization from Kadangeki. Tim, things are just not panning out for Paradiggm at the moment.
Situationally, you have to figure out which tempo Romora plays at. They have roughly three. There's the ones where they're immediately aggressive and pushing with their projectiles. There's the one where they follow behind their projectiles. There's the one where they do nothing and just hold Buster and wait for you to get antsy because they just keep holding it.
Oh, that was beautiful stuff. Goes for the double Lariato, the certified hood classic. This is gonna drop out. Good recognition from Paradiggm. And now goes for the Springfield. Gonna tag in Haggar. Side switch to get the missile pressure. And now these missiles are just gonna put Romora in a very uncomfortable scenario. No combo right there, but goes for El Berrinche. Gets scooped after though, and Romora recognizing that it wasn't gonna kill unless X Factor was used. Paradiggm in a little bit of trouble because Romora will most certainly be tagging into Vergil in order to force an uncomfortable situation here for Diggum. And there it is, Vergil swords plus missiles. Let's see what happens here. The swords are blistering, but I disagree with it. That was so risky from Romora, but it pays off. Let's see what happens now. Will Paradiggm adapt? What is Paradiggm's proposition here? As a Haggar player, I would honestly just plink aggressively at them, because what are they gonna do? Just go forward. Romora likes having that full screen space control, but Paradiggm just opting for the point Dormammu and maybe trying to snipe an assist call, but just Romora being so clean with these callouts and just avoiding missiles perfectly. I appreciate it, but finally there, the hit from Diggum, this should be an extension, spends the X. I agree, you want to get rid of Zero at every possible circumstance that you can catch him. And now, Tim, you have to hold the mix.
Brings it in.
Oh my goodness. The team super? But Vergil got hit.
That.
Oh, and the sack tap gets the happy boo-boo into the stalking flare. This should be a dead Vergil. No, Vergil's bleeding, no X at the moment, and Paradiggm here with a little bit of momentum. Romora maybe starting to feel the heat. Will Paradiggm adapt? Goes for the teleport. The dark matter is not going to be enough, and that is a nice punish on the teleport on Romora's side. The helms have been broken, and the Lariato, once again, no capitalization, though Paradiggm has to be very careful because Romora's Vergil is still a very competent Vergil with or without X Factor. It all comes down to can Haggar find the right opportunity to DHC onto Doom and get a little bit of chip out, or maybe you get a happy hit right there.
Swinging.
Oh my goodness. I was talking about this with a friend that plays competitive Pokemon, and they're like, oh, this set only works in this particular scenario. And I'm like, that's true, but it's also true in every other fighting game, you know? Sometimes mashing is scrubby, but other times mashing is the right answer. It's layer 1, layer 155, 3 IQ, 130 IQ, it's exactly the same thing. And Paradiggm putting one on the board at the moment here, Tim. 2-1. Can Paradiggm run this all the way back, or will Romora seal the deal?
I think there's a good chance we're seeing now is that big adjustment of using Dormammu as his point with Haggar assist is really starting to give him the ability to pull back through Romora's pressure.
Oh my goodness, and the
Morrigan,
X spent there.
Without it.
I agree with this, but the thing is, when you spend X with a Doom Vergil team, you have to make sure that you just steamroll right after, because you become very prone to getting comebacked on. And the Lariator right here, just trying to keep Paradiggm safe, manages to do it. No Lariat on the second pizza cutter, but Haggar just slowly inching in. Doesn't really care about this Sogenmu pressure, is trying to escape it though to dodge the missiles. And the push blocks, I don't agree with, because you're taking away your own space. This is now a fair fight, no X on either side. Tim, Paradiggm could do this, but Romora would have to make a mistake, and so far, Romora has played this one immaculately.
This is one of the fall points we're seeing right now with using missiles, is that Haggar has to be a lot more methodical about moving in while they're waiting for them to come down.
Oh my goodness, the sack tap right there, and it was not enough. Those baby busters punishing Dr. Doom. We see the punish in both of these characters. This is still doable, but very tough, and goes for the headbutt right there once more. The option that once gave Paradiggm the win is the option sending him to the loser's bracket at the moment, as Romora takes it 3-1 here against Paradiggm. And honestly, I know that Paradiggm is very proficient at using Plasma Beam too, so I would like to see Plasma Beam. I feel like Plasma Beam is a better fit against Zero, because you can really cover Plasma Beam as Haggar just by jumping. Jumping is such a huge threat. Mexico last December, and he called out the Mexico City FGC. He said, hey guys, come money match me any amount. No one showed up. but Yuli saying, I'm gonna show up tonight. Buster Lightning, happy boo-boo. What a better way to start right here, Tip.
This is a big thing for the 2 hits.
Artiztikk Strider, though, definitely one of the best striders in the business, but it doesn't matter how good your character is if they don't touch the ground. Yuli is looking very strong tonight. Gonna go for the Buster right here into the level 3. And this is a perfect. He said, I didn't even need to show up. Know your place. Will Artiztikk adapt to this particular scenario, though? Is there even a local scene in Mexico? Yes, there is. Yo de hecho soy mexicano y si tienes cualquier duda puedes mandarme mensaje en Twitter y con mucho gusto te conecto con la gente que yo conozca en tu escena, amigo. So yeah, there's always Marvel to be played in every single part of the world. I've met Marvel players from countries I didn't even know existed before. That's how beautiful this game is and how beautiful the set play from Artiztikk starting to look like. Goes for the round trip into Tag and Doom. And Art has said that his Doom is the best Doom. Tim, do you agree with this?
I feel like as a member of the Marvel community, I can't read, so I'm just going to pretend like I didn't hear that statement. Because everybody's got a great Doom these days.
Well, I'll tell you guys the true answer. The best Doom is the friends we made along the way. It was just so hard to commentate what was going on. It was so chaotic. But it seems that we're going back to regular programming right here. Just sniping the Dante, throwing in those photon shots, trying to chip out Yuli's 0. We're going to have to... We're all each other's Dooms. That's right. Goes for the Springfield. This does confirm. And oh my goodness.
Yuli, a really strong Dante player, but he's getting caught at those jumping heights. You know? Art's specifically trying to get the boxes.
Do you think that that Art snaps here? No, just drops and gets the meter. Just missile. Lets Vergil escape. And the missile hits? Is this some sort of 5D chess that I was not aware of? Oh my goodness.
Art's laying trap cards like a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I'll tell you that much.
That was definitely the dimensional prison right there. Oh my goodness. What the hell is a Zune? Are you guys gaslighting me?
MP3 player.
Zune? Stop making terms up, chat. I can't keep up with the youth anymore.
I don't even think it supports Twitch. That seems weird.
A Zune was a Microsoft's iPod?
Yeah, they used to have a Zune store on Xbox 360.
You guys are just messing with me. I've never heard of this product.
Art is reconnecting because of lag, apparently.
Okay. Zune is 16 years old? Is this a new rapper? What are you guys talking about? Chat, I won't let you guys gaslight me. There's no such thing as a Zune. In the Guardians of the Galaxy, that's right, it's fiction. Doesn't exist.
Neither did Windows Vista. You know, stop telling me that it's a thing.
Windows Vista is the Boruto of operating systems. That is my technology take of the day. Press 1 if you agree, press 2 if you disagree. Zunes are not real. Shadow's Puffs are real. You guys didn't believe me. They are real. Last week, you guys also didn't believe me that Kermit the Frog, his Spanish name is La Rana René. People didn't know
amazing.
This. Press 1 if you think La Rana René is more real than a Zune. Press 2 if you disagree.
Kermit the Frog is real. I'm telling you.
I see a lot of ones. They're both real? That's a 3. You press 3 if you think they're both real. Sana, sana, colita de rana. Si no sana hoy, sanará mañana is what Yuli is thinking right now as he's getting hit. Let's see what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen, there is just so much pressure at the moment on Art's side, wasting the meter on both sides, but getting that chip correctly here. Oh my goodness, just so aware of sniping the Vergil assist. Vergil's bleeding, and then the mix right after. Yuli in a little bit of trouble, tries to get the hit, but the throw from Art was so aware. Do you get the hit here with Strider and Shattercoin with the sub? Oh my goodness. Yuli does get the hit though, and Pixel 0 is still 0.
I mean, sure, his health is low, but all of his projectiles still afford full durability, so... Yeah, is it really low?
It's not. Oh my goodness, that was so hard to deal with. Yuli just freestyle.
Low?
That was the Coca-Cola freestyle machine mix-up right there. Half cherry, half Sprite, half Minute Maid, half body. And it all comes down to Strider, but this is a character that could most certainly do the comeback right here for Artiztikk. 3 meters on deck. Bombs looking like an Outcast song. B.O.B. Let's see what happens here. Dante's going to be out of the picture, and Vergil's going to have to hold a very potent mix at the moment here from Strider Hiryu. This is going to be Bomb Yolo Boro. Yuli is going to have to block this particular mix. And oh my goodness. Artiztikk looking really, really good, and this is why you have to get rid of Strider.
I'm not sure many people are going to argue that Zero probably is one of the best snap mix-up games in Marvel. Also the best snack mix-up game, too.
Yeah, if you're a Zero player, you're a snack. Shoutouts to Zero players, you know? I have to say something positive from time to time. Let's see what happens here. Going back to character select, it seems that there's a very mental... there's a big mental stack, sorry, between both of these players. You know, you probably read the chat. They're like, what is a Zune? You know, they're confused, making weird life decisions, but it's paying off at the moment. Let's see what happens here. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of, you know, fun facts about life and the chat, do you guys know that in Spain, Galactus's name is Alberto el Hambriento, which means Alberto the Hungry? It's one of the most mind-blowing facts I've ever heard in my entire life. And I bring this up because I am hungry at the moment for Yuli to tie this setup at 2-2-2. Google it, chat. I'm not kidding. Alberto el Hambriento. Type that and you will find it. He who seeks finds. And right now, Artiztikk is finding the defense in order to survive this Zero mix, but for how long can you do it? Tim, it's just getting really crazy.
The Dr. Doom is not in a position. You have to really lock with his heart. I don't think any of his tools are going to get him out of this mix.
Oh my goodness.
Not when you have jam session like that.
Chat, if we get 10 subs right now, I will go on stream after this finishes and teach you the Alberto el Hambriento Infinite. I will teach you guys. Just as we're at a 2-2, it really comes down to who wins the point war. Every time that Zero has survived, Yuli has ran the set, and every time that Artiztikk has gotten the hit, it's just been a steamroll. And it seems that Yuli has gotten the hit here.
Big, are we see the snap, or is it just... I mean, I guess Vergil is probably worth the kill, but...
Oh, what a punish right there on Dante. The Springfield 2 and tags in the swords. That was so beautiful. Nice snap right there. Dante almost bleeding, but the timing wasn't quite enough. And now Strider getting punished here, but Yuli being kept on check by the dimensional cut. Oh my goodness. And we do see Dante bleeding right here. Artiztikk willing to go for it. No, that's Vergil. Do you just sacrifice Vergil here? He goes for the mix. Vergil gets hit once again, and somehow Vergil living on a prayer right now. No busters from Yuli, looking kind of crazy, and tags in Doom. Will this be enough to kill? Looking like the confirm gets dropped, and Yuli goes for the side switch into the fuzzy guard. So much going on. Art's in a little bit of trouble. That raw tag might have cost the game right there.
So much to consider, and ooh, that's a really pivotal snap here. Doom's not going to get that life back enough to escape, like Chip Range and Gem Strider.
Oh my goodness. You have to get rid of this character. You have to if you're Yuli.
We're seeing the culmination of how much they've honed their gameplay and their mindset to deal with these teams.
Oh, that traded? That's insane. I've never seen that trade. I thought it would go a different way, but Art's still in the game, getting the hit on Zero, but just not paying off, and the round trip glitch gonna chip Zero enough. Yuli not push blocking properly, and now Yuli just goes for the $1 million, gets the hit on Dr. Doom, forces out an X. Very good scenario. Art activating swords right here, forcing the X on Yuli's side. It could really go either way. Yuli goes for the helm's broken, but the chicken block. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, and it's going down to the wire. Abajo del cable, we would say it in Spanish. It's not an expression, it's a direct translation. And right now, the round trip on the other side activates swords. What side do you hit? Oh my goodness, Yuli's defense looking nice. No X Factor on either side, and what a challenge! Yuli's so aware, did not let Art get away with that one, and the teabag! Oh my lord, the taunt as well, so disrespectful. 3-2. That was actually insane. Oh my goodness. Power. I need more power.
So it's been an honor, Wolf, but I will be tagging off for the incredible No Life.
It wasn't doing too hot for them.
That's because your voice is beautiful, my friend. As we're starting off with this match, just very passive start from both of these players, and Art just activating swords right here. I feel like that is a strength of Artiztikk's team, that Vergil doesn't really require swords in order to function, but if a player can, navigate through the no swords Vergil, that is the one opportunity that you get in fighting this Vergil Doom Strider team.
I feel that. Vergil usually pretty difficult. Without the actual swords on, he's just a samurai fighting against people who control metal and whatnot.
Yeah, as you can see, just very passive game plan here from Quack, calling those rocks. And Artiztikk knows this, so as soon as swords are available, puts them on for safe pressure. Otherwise, goes back to the neutral. Quack's Magneto is bleeding, but once again, it's not about the Magneto or the Doom. Whatever they do is the extra credit. It's all about the Phoenix, but it comes down to, will Art have, enough of a mix here against Phoenix? Will there even be a snap here? No.
He's gonna fight it. This team can fight some Phoenix, but it just has to be like a little randomed out.
No life. Here on Doom, what do you feel is the key to this matchup?
Butter gun and finger lasers.
And it's paying off?
Yeah, it's like they heard me.
They both know.
They're definitely both very, very strong Doom players. Been doing this for a while now. I like Quack's approach. Mo is about to get 5, tag him in. I called it. Do it. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going expect the tech or just fighter.
And goes for the air kill in order to go for a Sphere Flame into Swords into Strider. It's not a bad call here from Artiztikk. And does manage to get the hit right here on Phoenix. I think one thing that has really evolved as Marvel goes on is people are a bit more mindful of the situations they want to be killing Phoenix in. And Artiztikk just has that entirely calculated. Might be all that Mothman experience, but 1-0 right there over Quack. I wonder if we're going to see a more aggressive Quack for the rest of the set, because the defense would just benefit Artiztikk in the long run.
100%. Artiztikk, he knew confidently he could mix up the Phoenix, and that's what he took the advantage of.
Absolutely. And we're just going to have to wait and see what both of our players do at this very moment. Once again, those rocks keeping Art honest, but the defense stand heavy. Fuerte chingon, as we would say in Spanish, just doing so much. Nullifies projectiles, and just a good challenge there from Artiztikk, but doesn't quite lead onto anything. Both of the characters are alive, but you do get that swords pressure to get rid of the Magneto, try to chip it out, and then gets the X as well. This is a scramble that I think worked out in Artistikk's favor, but Quack trying to get the hit on Dr. Doom here.
He is one of the West Coast gods of scrambles. Someday.
Yeah, the West Coast has been in so many scrambles that they just know what to do 100% of the time, every time.
They know how to recover.
Let's see here. What do you think Quack is looking for here now that Vergil has no meter?
Quack is looking for just a whip button, a punish, any sort. A lot of Vergil players tend to make mistakes when they have like no bars.
Oh my goodness.
Probably going for a button or a grab.
It looked like a grab, but it seems that the round trip was just enough, and that grab there was ridiculous from Artiztikk side.
I didn't come in alone was pretty ridiculous. Okay, bringing in the birdie.
Oh my goodness. Phoenix does build the meter here, but so will Doom, and it all comes down to how you kill. Once again, gonna go for this Sphere Flame chip out into the swords, into the Strider, and you have to hold this mix, and I don't think Art's even aiming for the mix-up right now. Just trying to go for that chip, and 2-0 lead from Artiztikk against Quack.
Doing great right now.
Immaculate pressure at the moment.
Quack's pretty smart though. Is he gonna adopt?
I think that I would like to see...
Button check? No?
There is no... Yeah, this has to be a button check, right?
Random. I don't think Artiztikk even noticed.
You know, No Life, I would like to see the Plasma Beam on Quack's side, because I feel that Plasma Beam just gives you that full screen pressure once Vergil has spent the meter. And it's something that really let Art play, you know. Those rocks take a while to get there, so they didn't quite pay off. And Quack changing the buttons right here. Let's see where this goes. They're both tagging in, you know, it seems that they're both ready. And Quack going for Magneto. Doom with molecular shield sticks to his guns. So we'll have to see if there's an adaptation now.
Needed to make sure his things are working out right, you know what I mean? Double tap some buttons over and over. It usually helps me out too.
You know, I feel that as time goes on, we're gonna see more button check mistakes, because we're all so used and so fast at just configuring our buttons that we don't even check anymore. But you know what? That arthritis, the age is showing on players. You know, it's kicking in, and it might be a little bit of button misconfigurations right now. And this is just disgusting from Art. What an anti-air with the stand heavy.
Using the Strider system to take him back up. Beautiful. Using everything correct, to be honest with you. I appreciate all the Vergil tools he's using.
Oh my goodness.
Quack just doesn't have an answer.
Yeah, and Quack is just trying to force a scramble right there, but Artiztikk is just so aware of how to diffuse the rock situations, just defend, goes for the same side right there. Teleport, gets the bad push block timing right there, and now Phoenix is going to have to hold this mix. Oh my goodness, so nasty, but good defense on Quack's side. Does get the hit, and the beam saves Vergil right there. This has to be Quack's opportunity. You have to steamroll as much as you can. Now that Vergil's not on the table and Strider has no meter, this is your chance to shine, Quack.
He's dead. Phoenix's X is over though. What's the setup? That do you see? Or reset? Oh, he got the ninja a little bit. Good heavy ass.
Goodness.
I like that confirmed.
Beautiful stuff, and oh my goodness.
Almost
Artiztikk,
OD.
Artiztikk just trying to make something happen here. What a jab right there. Very, very brave.
Right? Good check.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
button, Quack. Let me see, I heard that character. Is that dash still? He does dash? He does. Is he too small for that?
No, it's gonna hit.
Right, it definitely does. Has a good
2-2-1.
radius of explosion.
Incredible, incredible stuff right there from Quack. Great adaptation, and it seems that it might have been the buttons. What is Artistikk's answer right here?
This thing did pretty good early on. It's just the Phoenix opened up. Let's see how he reacts to it. See if he's gonna get tilted or hold it together now.
Oh my goodness. And once again, just been ready to stand heavy every single approach Quack does. This resubscription right there from General Reaction, a man that knows himself
3
a lot
years.
about stand heavies.
3-year anniversary too. What's up?
That's insane.
Here's insane. Thank you. Good luck. Kevin appreciates you, I'm sure. Avengers loves you.
Oh, my
Phoenix
goodness.
thing. Doom staying. Artiztikk trying to do what he can to get Phoenix. He can't get it early.
And I really appreciate Quack's willingness to fight right here because the Phoenix has been yielding great results, but you could get feed Divin if you know, do something at the wrong time. Tags in Dr. Doom, gonna get those 4 meters. Dark Phoenix is almost a possibility. You can't really snap here as Artiztikk. Have to get a little bit of extra meter and goes for the down TAC into the snap. Trying to get the kill, and once again, Quack just been able to fight, but let's see how this kill works out. Do you go down TAC at the very last moment? No, just gonna try to force a scramble right there with the corner.
That wasn't a hard idea, actually. That's X Factor. Oh, don't even need it. We got 2 bars, and that's the set. Quack taking the L like a man.
Wow, incredible stuff right there from Artiztikk. Then Mothman, I don't want to see defensive game plan tonight.
I'm back, guys.
Oh my goodness. Priest with the I wasn't connected? Okay, this is a button check.
Oh, okay. I wasn't connected.
That's the mix. If you lose the start of the match, you just stop playing. You're like, whoa, whoa. Oh, Priest said it in the Discord ahead of time. Okay, no mix, no mix. Going for the random ult to signal the button check. Very respectable stuff.
That's the classic. Guaranteed.
And while our players button check, chat, how are you feeling tonight? What are you looking out for in this top 8? What's exciting you the most about this week? Tell us, chat. How about you, No Life? What are you looking forward to this week?
Oh, my week? What day is it? Tuesday? I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's next Thursday. I have a pretty happy life. I don't know about you guys. How y'all feeling? What you looking forward to?
Someone bet 35k points on Priest. General reaction. That's like 9 years of watching Avengers.
Almost a decade of Avengerness.
What does the TK in Phoenix's move stand for? TK means for totally kills you. Just as Magneto is bopping M.O.D.O.K right now, no snap. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the shockwave just to get M.O.D.O.K far away, and then goes airborne with the hyper battering ram. Very, very smart stuff from Priest, forcing out a mistake on Mothman's side. And
that was that M.O.D.O.K awareness. Oh, okay. We're gonna analyze. We're getting a little bit smarter. We know a little bit of her search history. M.O.D.O.K doesn't fall for the busters.
Oh my goodness. Phoenix has to survive this mix. Mothman trying to escape, and this is looking very doable now for Mothman. What was looking like a Stevie Nicks landslide is now looking possible because of that Morrigan meter call assist, and Phoenix is free to do whatever she wants. M.O.D.O.K in danger here. I don't know if the fine loops are able to be done on M.O.D.O.K because of the weird buddy. So goes for the infinite instead and drops that one as well. Priest just trying to make the most out of this scenario at the moment.
I know, Priest just playing it clean. He said, I can't kick Phoenix out of here. My team doesn't have much tech besides X Factor. I'm just going to wait it out. I'll play clean and let him kill himself. We know people crack. Clean might not be the way. He's already kind of smart. He analyzed a good amount, but he gets boo-booed. Oh, the big head grab. Talk to your forehead.
Priest seems like just a little bit too fast for the confirm. Let's see what happens here. What a hit from Mothman, but just goes a little bit too far. It whiffs at the last moment. Let's see what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness.
Playing smart. He's running away until it's his turn.
And the missiles are going to be falling down, but what a throw from Mothman's side, and still has time to react to that. And now what side does this hit you? Oh my goodness, beautiful defense from Priest, but Mothman bringing it all the way back, and it seemed that it was going to be favorable for Priest, you know, just steamroll all the way through, but then Phoenix escapes, and what do you do?
That's exactly how it happens. Oh, he went after he chased the move.
That's saying Kaufman would have confirmed, and Priest goes for the same side right there.
For the tag combo. This, but yeah.
Oh my goodness, no life.
M.O.D.O.K got chased again. Priest said, I can beat this. I'm gonna just rush you down. You don't really have defense, do you? You don't have defense, do you? Let me step on her.
Oh, and the jump medium, that's the next level defense, you know, when you know they're already trying to throw your up back, you just up back buttons instantly.
Priest really meeting with his buttons with places that MOTHMAN does want to press.
Oh my goodness, and
Nice
MOTHMAN with the pressure, chasing down the Magneto, and what a confirmation
God,
all
like
the way from the top of the screen. And that drop could be crucial, but now Phoenix is almost a reality here. Is it going to be enough to kill? No! Dark Phoenix activates, and oh my goodness, Shockwave for the people, even whiffs! Oh my goodness, this could go down for Priest really, really badly. What's the mix? Same side right here, M.O.D.O.K getting vibe check, Dorito in the corner, tried to ice it out, and oh, we have to deal with the pressure. What a throw.
Big brain throws.
Goodness. And now Priest is looking very favorable at the moment, no life. Can Morrigan do this?
Morgan's pretty much the best character that should do it. But right now, she got to get out the corner. Priest ain't about that.
Oh my goodness.
Combo. Oh, that would have been godlike.
That would have been the greatest combo ever.
Earlier
my
today, I played in the first attempt on the well and did some stuff. So I'll be honest with you, I ain't counting no one out.
Yeah, MOTHMAN is one of the scariest players to fight against. Someone who's willing to just forget meat for the rest of their lives is a dangerous individual. This is the vegan technology right here on MOTHMAN.
Vegan?
Yeah, he's full vegan.
That's cool. I'm vegan like 5 days a week. I'm almost there. I definitely like burgers too much.
MOTHMAN even drinks vegan water, just no microorganisms.
That's actually really smart. A lot of people know that.
Oh my goodness, bringing it all the way back. Time is going to be an issue, but here's the thing. M.O.D.O.K is going to have to land, and oh, beautiful stuff. Nice the trap.
He can shoot.
And it's a lot of durability too. Goes through a couple of soul fists. That was almost one of the greatest Morrigan comebacks of all time, though.
It was.
MOTHMAN trying to keep Priest honest right here. And the hyper grab. Oh my goodness. That looked like Zero's jump S, where if it hits you, you just fall down all the way. It was a weird interaction right there, but MOTHMAN just contempt, gets the 4 meters already, and now everything is extra credit unless Jean gets deleted right here, but the defense has been nice, and MOTHMAN just managing to escape. What do you even do in this particular scenario? No, like, do you just tag and no, goes for the X, and this should be enough.
I'd be honest, I very much like the adaptation Priest has with the first game to just rush down MOTHMAN. Realizing MOTHMAN's defense comes from buttons and soul fists rather than actually blocks. The actions over blocks is a good tactic. Like, someone rushes you down so fast with characters like Magneto. It's like, oh, can't only press buttons so fast.
Yep, and now MOTHMAN trying to set up those traps for Magneto's landing, knows that X is no longer a factor, so chip out really becomes a powerful solution here for MOTHMAN. That snap, though, very, very tragic, and once again, these confirmations have been great, almost dodging the missiles, but it's all about the damage that Morrigan is doing, and the soul fist that M.O.D.O.K has to hold here is very, very rough, and I wonder if this will be an opportunity for MOTHMAN to tag in his own M.O.D.O.K. Oh my goodness.
He should bring him in. Yes, he did.
Oh my lord, let's see what happens here. The drops have been...
Offense is a very strong offense. Priest is so strong, man.
Yeah, Priest is putting on a clinic on how to move through
Priest
whatever MOTHMAN is trying to do.
Priest did beat Cosmos at Evo.
It was a crazy match too. Like, the way Priest was so systematic about it, you could tell that he's experienced in the matchup. Tags in Magneto at the very end just to make sure that the mix is optimal, and tries to set up a Dorito right there. Will it be enough for Priest to kill right here? M.O.D.O.K's Hitbox is very weird. Goes for the super. Is
Like
it
that
gonna be
button.
enough? Nice, perfect stuff. And Priest with the 2-1 lead here against Mothman. Oh my goodness. No life. What do you think Mothman needs to do in this particular scenario? Do you go for the point Morrigan that's put in so much work? Do you stay with the point M.O.D.O.K? What do you go for the Dante team maybe?
Well, he
He showed
does
the
right.
Dante team last week.
Did he really?
Yeah. It was M.O.D.O.K, Morrigan, Dante. People are saying he needs to become Kaufman again. Just a lot of meditation. Goes for the Phoenix team. Point M.O.D.O.K. Sipping vegan water.
I think he's doing the right thing. Sticking to his guns. Yep. Go for the team, the runaway approach. I like it. He's rushing you down, then you should run away. Let's prove that you're better at it. Let's test his gangster. I like that, Ma. He's pretty smart. He's gonna punch your assist, so you gotta protect the yup. Just like that.
And that was such a smart launch there from Mothman because it dodged the missiles. But then again, Priest is so aware and catches the landing. Phoenix has been a non-factor for most of these games, and Priest is just looking very strong. Gets the hit on Morrigan, just immediate. And level 3's out. Are we gonna get a punish here? No, and goes for the S. Oh, this could get bad really, really fast. I don't agree with that. X Factor might have been an input mistake. Looked like it. And oh my goodness, no life. Things might switch here, the side switch for the momentum. And now Priest can get chipped out by Morrigan. Mothman trying to make the most out of this X Factor, and Magneto gets smothered right there. M.O.D.O.K on M.O.D.O.K violence, the Kids' Choice Awards. It might be enough. Might go for a reset here, and no, goes for the TAC Infinite and resets appropriately. But now, do you tag in Morrigan?
Definitely try to for safety. But right now, you can bring. No, you cannot. Yes, they can block something. From the missiles. And then the grab. You thought you were safe? I can go up there too. I'm the same character. Learn the matchup. Learn the matchup.
And what's crazy is that didn't even combo. That was just a wake up unblockable because of M.O.D.O.K's hitbox. But we see that the Morrigan is still very strong. We almost saw the comeback last game, activating the Astral Vision, trying to catch M.O.D.O.K, but just icing it out. No interaction whatsoever, and giving Mothman a little bit of his medicine right here with all the M.O.D.O.K game plan. Throwing those soul drains, trying to keep maybe a Dr. Doom call honest, but Priest knows better. There's no need to actually throw something out, but the landing once again, and this is where Mothman needs to make his stand. The Dorito right there. Oh my goodness, so much pressure, 26 seconds on the clock, no life. Where do you think this is going?
Right now, Mothman's not giving up, though. I'm a big fan, never quitting. Sister takes a hit. Yep. Now you have to make it count. You have 15 seconds. 16. Alright, don't let him jump. Forward fireballs, he can jump. That's right. Now punish him for jumping.
Oh my goodness.
Do the same thing again.
That drop, so
No,
crucial.
he didn't stop him from getting up there.
I think it's not enough time anymore. Gonna go for the hyper battering ram right there, get a little bit of chip out. And at this moment, M.O.D.O.K can just mash blaster.
Reese is just gonna
Run away.
We got both the stick playing M.O.D.O.Ks on the planet. And one's running away. It's over, buddy. Wow.
And
He
it
fell
seems
down for a whole 2 Marvel seconds.
It seems that general reactions investment of 9 years of watching twitch.tv/HAVENGERS paid off correctly. And Mothman saying too many mistakes. SMH. Yeah, you're supposed to do MHS in this game, Mothman. That's what went wrong.
Yo, that costume is fire. That purple is looking nice. Alright, I made my decision who I want to win.
You're voting on Yuli here?
Help! That costume is too fire. He looks like X7. He wins.
Well, the fashion god No Life has made his his stand right here, and it seems that it's paying off because Yuli does win the 0-point war right here. Romora in a little bit of trouble. Buster. Now Dr. Doom's gonna have to hold this mix. Same side, goes for the Buster Lightning once more and just locking it down. Giving Romora a chance to play, but do you really want to do this as Yuli? Oh my goodness. Stand heavy for the win.
Oh, man.
Spending the X, absolutely worth it.
That's a stop button, if there is one. Okay, mix up. Side switch, same side.
Oh my goodness.
Keeping it clean as he usually does with the Vergil, unless he's pending a drop. Now he has to fight a Vergil. 50? Wow.
Tags in Doom, I don't know if I agree with this. I think maybe spending the meter would have been a little bit better, but maybe there's something that Romora understands. Maybe wants Yuli to have a better mix-up opportunity on incoming, or there's just a secret reason. Maybe Romora also wants Yuli to win, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Do we have a challenge here? What is even happening? And oh my goodness, Romora gets mixed. Yuli with the 1-0 lead.
I mean, like I said, I think Romora just wanted the easier kill. Yuli could kill way faster than Vergil could have in that situation. A lot less effort.
Yuli once again winning the point war here against Romora.
Man knows what he's doing.
I feel that 1-0 is gone. It's just such a, such a life advantage that it's really hard for a 0 player to lose after they win the 0 mirror match at the beginning. But we're going to have to wait and see. Goes for the cross-up. Romora gets blessed, but there was no capitalization there, and such a weird angle to get feet divin in. Just didn't expect the low right after Yuli just kind of walked into it. No push block, just walk. And Romora suddenly back in the game with 4 meters. This is looking good.
They do it. They ain't over till it's over. You know how I say. What to a CKO.
And that was, I think, an accidental stinger. Oh my goodness. Yuli getting the throw. Will we be able to call Dante? Yes. And just goes for the $1 million.
Kept a guarantee kill. I like that. We'll do it again fast. Yep. Straight to swords, double trigger.
No
Hurry up,
need.
please.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, definitely do it faster later. 50-50, jump back. Yup. That's right. Yuli's learning, baby. I like that. I like that. Yeah. This is 0 shit. Get that pickup. What are you doing?
Oh, the reset Okaiba.
Why did you do that?
Those 2 seconds, somebody needs to go and clip them because that was a condensation of Marvel. It was just foot dive, helmbreaker, foot dive, helmbreaker, foot dive, helmbreaker, and then Vergil won. Oh my goodness.
And then Vergil won. That's what he said.
Yeah, it's literally what happened. Oh my goodness. 2-0 lead here for Yuli. Does Romora have it in him to bring this one back?
I never take the doubt on anybody, especially the top players.
Absolutely. Romora, a former Evo champion, so you can never discount someone like Romora, right? A community finalist.
Community finest finalist. He was the finest of the finalists that year.
Absolutely. And now Yuli 0 kind of bleeding, but somehow has a meter. Romora trying to go for that chip out. Yuli using Vergil as a meat shield. That's a South Park strategy right there, but you know what? Sometimes it works. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Does Yuli find the hit? What is Yuli's game plan here? Gets hit by missiles. And once again, the Vergil meat shield. Oh my lord. Buster, it's not enough. Romora just playing very, very defensively. I wonder if we'll see a Dante. No, just Busters again. Yuli is playing so aware at the moment. So hard to deal with. Oh my goodness. Is this it? Do we see a tag?
1 more down. 0's down.
And Doom is bleeding.
Off the same side mix up.
Oh my goodness. It all comes down to Vergil spends the X.
He X? What?
Oh my god, is it for the extra spice trying to force an unblockable here?
He did get him. Double.
Oh my goodness. I did not expect 3-0 and a handshake for Yuli against Romora. Just a lot of salt.
10 seconds.
Now Forest gets the early hit but doesn't quite capitalize. You have to be very aware. I feel like Nova Chris is a very bad matchup for Chris Redfield. But the thing is, Chris has a lot of health, so you can't really kill here unless you really optimize with the Frank combo. We're going to have to see if there's a reset here. Goes for the side switch, yeah, and Forest looking really, really good with the Frank West. No Life, what do you do here as Albert Wesker? How do you hold this mix? And oh, the cross of Chainsaw. The certified hood classic right there, but drops it. Let's not forget that Forest is really, really far away from this server. He's all the way up in Cancun, southern Mexico. I don't even know how he's doing it. I certainly don't have the mental strength to do it. And the snap here from LivinLegend looks very, very good. This is going down to the wire, I feel like. No Life.
Okay.
Hit there.
Okay.
But Frank, very
He
competent.
still got a Frankie though. He's a Frank Wheezy already? Or he already level 4. He got the. Oh no.
Oh, the reset Okaiba right there.
Wait a minute. He's gonna switch, you know? Well, that's
Oh.
not what I remember.
What? I didn't even know that worked like that. That's insane.
I thought he was gonna land in it, but I didn't think it would kill him.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? Might have been a better idea to just keep the Frank in, but somehow it didn't work. And now LivinLegend looking really, really strong. Forest in a little bit of danger at the moment. Getting bodied here with the Nova. And Nova's such a big part of the game plan because it's the easiest way to guarantee level 4 Frank here, No Life. And it might come down to Vergil because Frank got hit right after, and we know that LivinLegend optimizes perfectly.
I mean, hey, perfect as he can be, right? Reset. Oh, he could have slid under it. I think he's one of those characters that slides into that.
Oh my
No, that
goodness.
person hits always, yep. A dead character. I need to drop it first. Oh, wait a minute.
And
So-
sometimes blocking is not a bad idea, you know, but it paid off right here. Goes for the X, the frame trap from LivinLegend. Oh my goodness, what is going on? No punish right there. Do we see it?
Didn't know. Okay, wait. Forrest got the hit.
Forrest could bring it back. It's down to 2 Vergil mix-ups.
Right now, he about to be the troll of the bridge the way he went to gatekeep. Oh, that was OD. He got to the other side. I love it. I love
That's
it.
crazy. And yeah, a lot of people don't know in the chat, but Mothman is half Mexican, half vegan. It's pretty crazy.
I thought he was a quarter vegan, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh, just half vegan.
He's a full 50%, man.
And Forrest bringing it all the way back. Gonna go for
no.
Rapid Slash into Swords.
Combo.
Maybe set up the meaty. Oh my goodness. Tries to get under. Is it enough? Gets under. This should be a punish. Oh my goodness. And Forrest brings it all the way back here against LivinLegend. I thought this was going down to the wire. 1-1. Incredible stuff.
It is a 1-1 situation. Forrest, good stuff, my guy. Well-deserved comeback. He worked extra hard. That color Chris is wearing is kind of flashy.
On the Happy Boo Boo
Oh!
into the grab.
You saw
And that is-
Akuma behind him just watching him get grabbed? Like, I can't help you, buddy.
Oh
Like-
my goodness, shopping cart as well. And you know, the Cancun style of just jump heavy, why not? It's very potent. We see the extension here instead of the reset this time around. Chainsaw into chainsaw into Cooper. This should be a dead Chris Redfield.
Okay, let's kill this boy. Don't you dare. Thank you. No play with that food. Your plate gotta be all done. No veggies left over.
Oh, the triple Mexican cross under. LivinLegend gets blessed right there. No respect. And Forrest looking very, very strong. Let's see what happens here. Oh, gets another wall bounce right there into another chainsaw.
Oh, that was OD. Yo, relax. This man is gatekeeping the crap out of him.
Oh my goodness, and then the DHC at the very end is gonna be enough to kill, maybe tag in the Frank once more. But we know that Living Legend loves that DP super right there. Rolls to the other side, looking like Adele, rolling in the deep at the moment.
Yo,
No life.
we might have a Mexican Grand Finals if this man runs it all the way back, bro. Because he's playing outrageous today.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Oh my god. We're going to do one more.
And
I
just
like
goes to Walmart. This is not Walmart. This is Soriana.
He's not even going to Walmart. He's collecting recyclables, bro.
This is La Comercial Mexicana. Let's see what happens here.
That man bought the street tacos.
You guys saying
tacos.
Oh my goodness. No life. It's just looking bad. Another Frank level up right here.
Bro, he is doing amazing. If he's not home right now singing something in Spanish, oh my god, I got hit.
Everybody gets hit by that one. And then once you start blocking it,
everyone got hit.
Same side.
Oh. Yo, Obama, are you taking notes, Obama? Because he's ridiculous. You're efficient, but he's good.
Damn. I'm going to tell that to everybody I beat in bracket. You're efficient,
but I'm good. You like that, right? You like that, right?
Bars from No Life, but let's not forget, Living Legend did bring it all the way back with Wesker, the game he won at the beginning. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Forest tagging in Frank, super into maybe Vergil. No, just super. Frank gets bodied right after though, and it's coming down to Vergil. Still a little bit of X. Let's see what happens here. I sense a rap. Yeah. Siempre pega.
Slash, you were incorrect. He dimension slash. Let's get it. Oh my god. You have to stop Vergil X Factor 3 to continue on their set. Your tournament life's on the line. Oh my god. And he put on fucking swords and double trigger. Oh, you're dead.
My
goodness. Oh, you're still alive. He's making a lot of mistakes, but not that many.
And the Scooby-Doo Forest advances here against Living Legend 3-1.
We got nothing but Mexican victories today.
Today, you know, it's because we're getting near September, and September is Mexican Independence Month. So that's when Mexicans are at their most powerful. Press 1 if you agree. Press 2 if you disagree. Press 3.
Everywhere they told me say wait.
Yeah, there's so here's a crash course in Spanish. You guys might need it for the rest of the event. Here it goes. If you want to talk to someone, you say, "Oye, güey."
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna look. If you're feeling disappointed, you say "No mames." If you're feeling surprised, you say "No mames." If you're feeling amazed, you say "No mames." And if you're feeling sad, you say "No mames." That's it.
That's it.
There you go.
About how you say it, not what you say, how you say it. I'm telling you, he's right. I agree.
Any word in Spanish can mean any amount of things. Like the word mother can mean like 55 different things. If somebody subscribes right now, I will explain all the ways you can use mother in Spanish.
Yeah, he'll do his half in Spanish and my half in English for the next match.
Absolutely.
Everyone loves Spanish. It's like ASMR for like white people.
We just need 5 subs. You guys will never guess how many ways you can do this. Just like you will never guess who's hitting who unless you know their color preferences. DXP here on the right side looking very good and bagging Artiztikk as well.
It was definitely a bag.
We have the 2 subs. How many ways? Way is just way, actually. Way is just like dude or bro or bub or kid.
How many subs? I see a couple.
We just need 2 more subs.
If we get 10, I'll try to talk Spanish, and I'm really bad.
I believe in the Spanish. Just 1 more sub.
I got New York Spanglish. That's nothing but uno, dos, and dámelo. That's it. Pique.
No necesitas más, amigo. Just like Art doesn't need more health, just has the pixel right there. Just 1 more sub chat, and you guys get the every use of the word mother as Artiztikk and DXP are bagging each other.
Whatever I want, Artiztikk and play, I think me and Cosmos, because all we do is troll each other.
I'll even say it like an American Spanish teacher whose name is like Jeffrey or something else. So just get.
My Spanish teacher was named Sarah Helen in eighth grade. Sarah Helen.
That's crazy. It's always like the whitest name, like Charlie.
Yo, was
Or-
the white woman of all
Or
time.
it's like Helen, or it's like Miss Gonzalez, Miss Guadalupe, Miss representing the offense on Derek's Pride side. Oh my goodness, this
Was
could
married
be
to a
a
Spanish
comeback
guy.
from Artiztikk.
Oh my god.
Okay,
One mix up. Oh, we got the subs.
we got the sub, so let's see how this mix goes. DXP escaping, but for how long? Can DXP survive the Strider onslaught? He cannot. Nobody can, unless you're a Haggar
Always
player
the
and you
last
just lariat.
It's always
So-
the last mix, yo.
Listen to me, chat. Press 1 if you're ready for your Spanish lesson at the moment. Press 1.
I'm pressing one, but I get to keyboard. I'm running.
Okay. So you can use the word madre to express happiness. For example, a toda madre. You can use it to express geographical knowledge, like ¿Dónde está esa madre? You can use it as an adjective. Qué poca madre. You can
Like-
use it to be a skeptic. You can say no te creo ni madres. You can use it for revenge. You say vamos a darle en su puta madre. You can use it as an accident, like, oh, se dio en la madre. You can use it as a visual effect. No veo ni madres. You can use it to speculate, like, ¿qué madres es eso? You can use it to say you're happy. You can say, eso está poca madre. You can use it as a surprise. You can say, madres. You can say that they're going really, really fast, an excess of velocity. Va hecho la madre. You can say, you can be culinary about it. You can say, esto sabe a madres. You can be violent. You can say, le rompiste toda su puta madre. You could talk about a mess, you know? Traes un desmadre.
Told me
You
more
can-
grammar in a week that I learned in 10 years. That's crazy. Continue. I'm sorry.
You can use it to be disrespectful to people. You can say, vales pa pura madre. You can use it to swear. You can say, por mi madre. You can use it as a mechanic, you know, esta madre cómo funciona.
Oh, wow.
You can use it. You
Takes
can use
my
it for
time.
failure too. You can say, ya valió madre. You can use it to like argue with your girlfriend. You can say, que poca madre tienes.
I'm definitely not, but I definitely know I can.
You could. That's a fight you don't want to get into.
I definitely don't. She's Dominican.
The best fight you get in with a Mexican girlfriend is avoiding the fight.
Mine's
You can
Dominican.
say it to say no. You can say ni madres. You can, when you get caught, you're like en la madre, and when you get salty, you say chingada madre. So that's all the uses of the Spanish word madre. Just as Artiztikk is rompiéndole la madre against Derek's Pride 2-1. Back to commentary.
What do you say it wasn't me? Just out of context, just in case.
How do you say what?
Just it wasn't me, out of context, just in case. Emergencies.
No fui yo.
Y'all all heard that? Write that down. Anyway,
No
back
fui
to
yo.
so y'all get hit. I don't hear none of that.
Esto no tiene madre.
Ooh.
So chat, press 1 if you liked your Spanish lesson. Press 2 if you didn't like it.
Lingo
Press-
ain't none of that.
Press 3 if you are going to subscribe and donate to Kevin Ha at twitch.tv/Avengers sometime in the future, because this is the only place where you can not only watch Marvel, but also, you know, learn and cultivate yourself. Just like Artiztikk has learned to block Derek's Pride's mix-up and No Life, it's going down to the wire. Dr. Doom is bleeding. Do you snap the Strider here? I think that would be
I
an
think-
absolutely great idea at the moment.
I think he should. I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have because I like the fun heaviness of the team, but I think he should.
I just feel like dealing with Strider is just not worth it.
I understand that, but like if you don't get him, then you gotta deal with him anyway. With probably less resources. Oh, he got him though. Then you just get a hit. What do you mean? My character can't really do much against swords in the setups.
2-2. And can someone ban B-Man for saying chicken con pollo? That's like quesadilla con queso. It's redundant. It already has. It already is.
Tell him. I didn't know that, but it's funny. And that's very true. But we got a birthday off rip. The XP getting the first hit, 99 seconds.
But do you want a birthday with this team, No Life? Because that means Strider's in the back.
You got a little bit of export mix up. Play it right.
Okay,
He can kill
nice
any
defense.
hit. Either character can die. That could be game right there. This could be the letters for the last game. Or tag? No, we don't need to. He a glass character, right? He dies no matter what.
Does the XP drop this though?
I don't know. We'll find out right now. That should be it. Oh, he didn't want to see it. He took away the perfect. He didn't want to see it.
Damn. I think that a lot of people don't credit Romora enough, but Romora is very, very knowledgeable of matchups. So beating him is actually a very, very difficult task to do. And I want to see what Forest does in a matchup where Nova's not favored. I would say that Zero wins this matchup, but Forest is going to try to bring their A game right here. Goes for El Camarón. No punish here on Romora's side. And now that Sogenmu activates, is going to be a bit of trouble. Oh my goodness, just plain chaotic. Gets unblockable right after by that jump light.
Didn't even unblock. We went only low. This guy had like 4 lows.
And Pistola in the chat saying that if Forest wins, he's going to give away 2 subs. But what happens if Romora wins? Where's the 2 subs on Romora's Believer team?
Who's gonna take that bet? That's the question, right? That's how you should have said it. The bet should be taken. Someone take his bet. 2 subs for if he wins, 2 subs or more wins. Who's taking it?
Avengers subs are the best type of currency after all. But
As
this
long
is
as
looking...
the future winner is Kevin Hart, I like it.
Oh my goodness, goes for the snaps into the Buster. Very disrespectful stuff from Romora, spending all the meter, but making a statement too, saying, I am not, you know, I am not the guy you fuck around with. You have to beat me legitimately.
Go ahead putting it. You mess up, you lose, buddy. Forrest did get the initial hit on a birthday, and you think in the first game. Let's see how the second one goes. Also, some guy, don't forget, guys, hit that match already. It hasn't moved in like 2 matches. Somebody throw some in that. I know
$70 is like half a California meal, so obviously you want to win that if you're in the bracket. And Forrest with the knee right there on 0, just no respect whatsoever. I'm gonna tag in Vergil maybe.
It's delayed, but he got a good hit off it.
Oh, and goes for the TAC, but Romora was ready. Here comes the shopping cart, and both get hit. Oh my goodness, you know that Forrest wants to swing at some point. And goes for Air Dash Helmbreaker once again, just no fear. And the shopping cart too. Dodges the missiles. Is this it for Forrest? Doesn't even need to spend the X, just fights it out with Vergil and the meaty on Romora's side. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that X was, but it might have a payoff right here. What? Oh my goodness.
Oh, Sting again. Oh my god. Forrest, you got to hit a button. You just went up and blocked. I like the idea, but you had to swing too. He gave you the advantage.
Oh, the knee once more.
Level 1 though, he didn't get to level up earlier. Only he got to level up a little bit. Level 2, 3. Level 3 though, he needed to pick that up.
And Romora showing up to play right here, 2-0 here against Forestroll. Can Forest recover from this? This is some motherfucking gaming. That's right. Oh, and it might be a quick 3-0. But Romora dropping, giving Forest an opportunity. Oh my goodness.
He's getting clipped again. Romora doing his thing so collective. This is what I was saying. If he doesn't get steamrolled, he's probably going to lose. Romora too efficient, trying to take every build he can.
Oh my, went for the knee again, but Romora covered it this time. Do you snap here though, or do you just straight up go for the kill? Romora's feeling very confident at the moment.
Snap and call a checkmate opportunity. That's what I would do. Yep, this is a checkmate opportunity. No Vergil, you're not losing the Frank level. Frank Weezy can't stand up. He got no bars yet. He needs for 3 or 4, 4 minimum. He's up. Right now, he's just asthma.
He does have the X though, and that's always a good opportunity.
All right, tell me if this is left or right in Spanish.
Izquierda o derecha? Rodilla? Launch? This might be a boo-boo. This is a boo-boo.
It is a boo-boo. Oh, we got to take a picture real quick. Did you get
it? My goodness. Chucking zombies. Oh, and Romora gets the hit right after. It seems that Forrest is in a bit of trouble. Romora going for the Infinito, but no.
He went for
Oh
some
my
style.
goodness.
Range.
Forrest still in there, throwing the plugs right there. The toilet plug. Oh my goodness. That is some gaming right there. Oh,
players.
gets the catch. Oh,
That was actually
no
pretty try. That was a good
confirm.
try. We're going back to the foot dog non-stop. Yes, we are. Oh, wait. Can you get that hit? Don't give up. Don't give up. Fuck it. He messed up. You can still win. He gave you some levels. Got level 2.
Okay.
Yo,
Zero
he
doesn't have that
X
many
Factor.
escape options, so.
He doesn't have X Factor, bro. Can you, if we see this coming, it could be the beginning of everything.
Oh my goodness, no!
Oh, that's not what he wanted.
Is this enough to kill? The snap is not gonna be enough? Oh, but the buster
Could have
right there.
actually killed him. Could have got the buster picked up.
Is Romora just going for the timeout?
I think he just wants to hit him. He doesn't want to miss the buster.
Oh my god! Forrest gets in.
Okay. I kind of like this more. I want this to happen just because just desserts. I want it for just desserts. I wanted the Tres Leche cake coming on. You know what I'm saying?
What's the Helmbreaker? Oh, no, Romora blocks. Trying to go for the Siempre Pega zombie in your head. This is looking like the Cranberries activate swords. And Romora with the bad manners right here, but it's kind of paying off at the moment.
Could have got one ball left. Just last.
Oh my god, hits the sword.
10 seconds, more enough time.
9 seconds on the clock, and gets hit. Romora still
It's
mocking
over. It's over.
Forrest a little bit, and that's a 3-0 lead.
He almost came back. Romora almost choked it up. Boo!
Oh my goodness.
Boo! You're mean. Don't be mean. Why are you being mean?
That's insane. I've never seen. I don't see a sub right there though, so I hope Quanoob subs
you
right
see
at about now.
Where is it
Give-
coming up?
give
I don't
sub.
see it.
And DXP playing this Wesker Ryu team. I don't even see a last character. Mothman playing Ghost Rider. Maybe in Aquanoob's honor. M.O.D.O.K tagging in. I think that if Mothman manages to survive right here, M.O.D.O.K could bring it all the way back because that's a favorable matchup. But we'll just have to wait and see. DXP known for the clean Vergil play, but the Wesker might be nice
Ghost
as well.
Rider. I respect the Ghost Rider, though. That's fine. That's a different approach for M.O.D.O.K.
And,
Okay, DXP doing his DXP thing.
and there's a bit of lore, you know, No Life.
Tell me about it.
Apparently in the chat, Pistola is saying that Romora hates him because he beat him with a perfect. But Romora is saying that Pistola ducked him. So I wonder if we're going to see that match happen at some point.
Ducked him? How did he duck? Did Romora go high? Was it low profile? What happened?
It's
I
looking
would
like it.
maybe I need a definition of duck.
Speaking of going high, though, that's what we all need as spectators whenever DXP brings out this team. We have to choose the high road and commentate it, but Mothman's getting bodied without his main chickens as well, so
Game
it
body.
might just be something
Oyo.
crazy. Tatsumatsu Hurricane Kick gonna get blocked, and Dante could still make this comeback, but not with that punish. That was the worst punish I've seen in my 35 years of playing this game, but trying to bring it back still with that last bit of X Factor. All you really need to do is get rid of Ryu and Wesker, and it's doable.
I agree with you. In those 35 years, I know you timed it a couple of times, so you know the mix-up with Dante is horrible regardless. It never gets better. Never gets better. I could be a punish if he's quick enough. It's not the button to do it, though.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Not a punish.
I've never seen that Mario Kart double dash move in my entire life.
Oh my god. I called it a double dash. A solo player, brother. I mean,
And speaking of, you know, snaking and toxicity, DXP looking like he's about to take this game, but no punish right there from Mothman. Very, very sad. 1-0 lead here from DXP.
I really hope Mothman has another B team. This team did not work. No, why are you ready first? I don't believe in this. I don't like the Ghost Rider. I put mad points on you, think you were gonna win. Aw, man. I lost all my player points today. I bet him all on Moth, thinking he's gonna play Phoenix.
He might after this set. What the hell is a gold cancel? Is that what?
What game is that? That's a game. That's a different game. That's an alpha cancel? Yes, sir. Reggie X.
Oh my goodness.
That bomb black? That's fire. That's a good color scheme too. That's like a pair of expensive Jordans.
Absolutely. Speaking of Jordans, if you guys haven't watched the Slam Dunk movie in theaters, go watch it. It's incredible. It's so good that a friend's engine got robbed on the street yesterday and he still watched Slam Dunk and said it was worth it. So if you like basketball, anime, and shoes, go watch it right now. Just as Mothman's shoes are being checked right now here by Wesker, he said, "Sock check, fool." And it just seems that the defense is not quite there at the moment for the Ghost Rider. Is it going to be enough? Just balazo teleport over and over from DXP? And it's not looking good for Mothman. What is this Ghost Rider team?
I don't think he realizes his Ghost Rider ain't there yet. It's not bad, it's just not there yet, bro.
I don't see him riding enough ghosts at the moment. And oh, this should hit Wesker right there. No siempre pega. And this confirm would have changed everything. I think if M.O.D.O.K's out of the picture, DXP's heavily favored.
I think he wins the match once M.O.D.O.K dies. So I was surprised seeing X earlier.
Kellen FSG saying, "I knew nothing about Slam Dunk prior to that movie, and that was one of the best movies I've seen in a long time." That is bars. Oh, siempre pega right there.
I've never actually watched Slam Dunk, but I've seen Kuroko, and I've seen something else that was like not anime. But I'm definitely gonna watch it just because he told me to.
Listen to me, No Life. If you like Kuroko, imagine that being like a billion times better, and that's Slam Dunk.
Got you. I'll probably see it on my way home today. I downloaded my phone.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Dante doing Dante thing. Okay, Mothman, let me see the damage. You know you got some bar from that. That was good. No. Oh no. You did everything right, but you didn't wall bounce him there. And you had enough look.
It doesn't matter with this character he's hitting. It really doesn't matter. It's all about the Ryu. Now the match is actually starting. Activating Floridium Bat Salt mode. Just inhales the Bat Salts, the Tide Pods, and can the Ryu bring it back? Goes for the underhit. Not enough. Oh my goodness. And suddenly DXP is in the mix, but it's out of the mix.
Oh, that's actually hilarious. That's a funny way to lose. And I mean that with all love. That's a funny way to lose.
Actual tragedy.
Yeah,
Ryu's a better character than Iron Man. What are you guys talking about? Iron Man is the worst character in this game.
I definitely like Ryu over Iron Man. I think Jill's worse though.
No, Jill's pretty cracked.
You gotta work too hard.
But at least you gotta work. Iron Man can't even work. He's got
work. You gotta be you gotta do mid-screen air stuff.
Iron Man is just a vegetable.
He controls an area of the screen that's not meta. That's all it is.
Iron Man is just a way to state that you can win with two characters.
He's in the wrong game. It's not his fault.
Yeah, he should be
like Strive or something. He could be in Strive, and Strive would be godlike.
You think so?
Yeah, imagine his buttons like more zoomed in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh crap, it's coming. M.O.D.O.K gotta land, man. You gotta get in there, M.O.D.O.K. Hold on, 50-50. When you mix, grab. DXP is just rushing him down. Okay, do it for time.
Listen,
everybody gets some hands in. Oh my god, the damage.
I'm gonna make a counter argument to Eternal Yoshi's argument about Iron Man not being the worst. Yes, he is bad, but he has support value, a viable TAC infinite, and a lockdown assist. And I ask you, if you want all of that, why don't you just pick Dr. Doom instead?
The definition of Dr. Doom doesn't. Oh, I like that.
Now Ryu tagging in, and this is what makes Ryu special. His feet
Why did you back up?
are dirty and hardened by battle.
They're not dirty. For some reason, they don't get like dirty at all. What's the sucks? It's because of the snow. That makes sense.
Ryu is, actually a superhero. He walked all the way from the moon right back to Earth in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. How do you even do that?
Because
has anyone ever done that in any other piece of media?
Forrest Gump got close.
He's the second strongest human.
Yeah, he's the second strongest human. It's Tom Hanks on the low, yo. Oh, you didn't get your third bar yet.
Shoutouts to fighting game player Omega Tom Hanks. Let's see what
Oh
happens
yeah, I
here.
know him. You cool people. That was not a horrible idea, I guess. Get some damage. Yeah, double trigger's gone. You get more bar now, and you'll win it. You can double trigger it. She's gonna block something.
That's saying Mothman is terrified of Ryu.
He's doing pretty good running away from Ryu though. He's like using the mid range really well. I have to punish. Ryu did something, right? No. Oh, no, it's not over. Oh. No! Get out the corner. Get out the corner. Get out. Slowly though. Slow.
What is Mothman even doing?
That's the fucking dash.
Oh
Why can't
my
you
goodness.
walk? Why do you have to dash everywhere? Why do you keep dashing? What is it with Mothman and the dashes? That is only because you're dashing. You won the match already. He literally can't do nothing. You went super jump height for no reason.
Does anybody else want to commentate? I'm kind of losing all hope right now. How did that even happen?
Ouch.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy. My heart. My points. My heart and my points.
My heart, my back. You guys can continue with the rest. I just don't know. I just don't even know what's going on. What is this?
TAC combo into Wesker. And you can get mixed. It did combo, I guess. I don't think it was worth the damage.
Is Ryu throwing ghosts at Ghost Rider so he can ride them? Is that what's going on?
It could ride them. Wow. Keep it PG, buddy.
It's PG. You know, we're talking about horses and ghosts and...
Of course, with no saddles.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Mothman trying to adapt. Wesker, yeah, stop the Wesker again. Putting the bombs, putting the buttons, hoping for the best.
It really comes down to, can Mothman get a hit here? If he can, then this is doable, but if not, I don't think that Dante can do it. After that display of choking, I've never seen something like that. It all comes down to the M.O.D.O.K at the moment. The stream is rated G for ghosts.
Go.
If you guys don't know, the G spot is where all the homies hang out. And right now, M.O.D.O.K is right there up in Ryu's gangsta spot. Let's see what happens here.
Can you kill us?
Oh my goodness. I think this is enough because of the relaunch.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Oh my goodness. There's no way.
He did feeties. He gave him the feet. Dante's getting mixed. Dante's getting mixed.
There's no way. This has got to be 2-2. There's no way. There is no way.
It's over.
There is no way, no life. There's a little known programming bug in this game that when Iron Man is about to win, he drops the combo. It's a security measure so the game doesn't glitch out.
Jeopardy found out how to stop it. I mean, some people know how to beat it sometimes. Not often, but sometimes.
It's like that JPEG holding Team Fortress 2 together. It's like a picture of a turtle that if they delete, it melts the game away. It's the same thing with Iron Man. There's no Iron Man win screen.
You can literally kill the clock and you chose to do a regular combo. Kill the clock better. No, not how you kill the clock. Fuck it, it worked. I think you killed the clock. You did kill the clock, yay! Oh wait, it's still a second.
There is no way.
If he had jumped up, hit a button instead of doing that.
Mothman tying it up 2-2 here against DXP.
Pretty good. Reunion stuff.
And suddenly Ghost Rider is looking good, and he's not even riding any ghosts at the moment. That's insane.
First of all, you don't know that. You can't see ghosts.
That's true. What if we have the Sylph Scope? Can we get the Sylph Scope install?
Oh, then we can see ghosts. That changes
goodness.
That changes meta. Oh,
you know that never made sense about the Pokemon universe to me because they need a Sylph Scope to see ghosts. But then how do they train them? Like, do they all have it, or
When there's like a Pokemon League like match, how do people see the ghost Pokemon? They don't have the scope on.
It's just a mystery to me.
They just fight as Pikachu just getting smoked by air. I choose you, empty Pokeball.
They just see Iron Man hitting them. Speaking of Pokemon, though, I would much rather be watching a Pokemon match right now than whatever we're watching here from Mothman and DXP. It all really comes down to the M.O.D.O.K. M.O.D.O.K has to put in a lot of work.
M.O.D.O.K just has to kill Wesker, and then Ryu can get fucking pushed out because of Ryu. But he just has to kill Wesker if he wants.
Kevin asking if they ride ghosts in the Pokemon universe, and the answer is yes. There's actually a ghost horse named Spectrier.
That's a weird name.
That is a weird name, but you know what? I do not work there.
There's a lot of
it is a canon event.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a birthday? But Wesker's still alive.
You know what this means, No Life?
There's a chance?
Absolutely. Because Iron Man in the back is a horrible look, but Wesker in the back is not too bad, actually. You have to survive the mix here from Mothman, though. Goes for the Siempre Pega.
It was initially a cross-up. Did you see that?
No
X.
X.
He didn't X. He probably didn't think it was a punish.
Oh, Mothman drops it, though.
Mothman, stop cracking!
Oh, my goodness. Siempre Pega once more?
And you hit him again, bro.
Siempre Pega? You have to do it one more time.
That's not a lot of damage. But with the X factor, it's still not enough.
Barely living. Oh my goodness. Balazo teleport. It's all down to this. Siempre Pega once more. Oh, runs into the bullet. How is he alive? Oh my goodness. Dante might be out of the picture here. X Pride with almost no X. Can he do this?
To do a combo on Tay. But now he still has to fight Dante or something. Oh, it's game.
Oh.
I killed him.
And
that's because he chose not to kill him.
Mothman taking the most grueling set of the night, 3-2.
Ooh, and my points are safe.
Over DXP.
Pay out. Pay out. Pay out.
Is Wolverine's favorite Pokemon Scyther?
Sometimes you can't be a side picker.
Does Mexico support its 0 players? No, the country of Mexico supports no one, but the players do support each other. We're all good friends, you know? Apparently not. Apparently Noah Fennec is saying, I hate Yuli because he beat me. And you know what? That's how it is about Marvel. But Yuli with the smothering right here, trying to catch Priest and gets the birthday somehow after all of that. Yuli's looking good. Profile to maybe take the W tonight if this continues on, and drops it at the very end, but it might have been a setup. Oh my goodness. Yuli chasing down.
Okay. Yuli's doing smart stuff though, actually. Playing pretty clean, not letting Priest have a chance. Staying away from him. Knowing Priest is a good stopper.
Oh my goodness. And the Sogenmo right there, keeping M.O.D.O.K honest.
Not letting him put his shield up, I like that. Playing up his offense.
And once again, we were talking about this last week. Yuli does have M.O.D.O.K experience fighting Fruitsy. Obviously, Priest is an entirely different breed. But they are from the same place, and they do know how to fight. So I would not expect Yuli to get, like, caught off guard by M.O.D.O.K stuff. I feel like this is a matchup that he should know. But the thing is, do you know it enough to fight a player like Priest?
I play Utsu. I play like anybody. I play the League's OD.
Oh my goodness. We're about to find out, because Priest gets the snap right there, and then the scramble right after into Vergil. I don't know if I agree with tagging in Vergil, activating the X, and Priest is saying, I am not Fruitsy, I am better, I am built different. Let's see what happens here. Puts of the Dorito into the tag, and oh, how was Yuli ready for that? No, he wasn't ready for the overhead after, though.
He was ready for the initial combo, the initial setup. Can't do the layers, though. Layers are pretty hard.
Oh my goodness.
He should be dead.
It doesn't matter how much you know the matchup if the opponent is just better. Priest outperformed Yuli right there. So much momentum thrown away. And Priest at a 1-0 advantage at the moment. Can Yuli bounce back from this one?
That was mostly his game early on, honestly. He played pretty clean. He just made a couple of mistakes. The raw tag is where everything went downhill.
Goodness, we see the Nooch right here.
I see
the aggressive busters.
that a little bit. Staying away from the missile, I like it.
No life. As a zero player, what are you looking for when you fight Magneto? I know you're also very experienced in this
Looking for
matchup.
looking for air dashes and projectiles.
So you're trying to snipe those all the
Yeah,
time?
90% of the time that's what they mess up.
That's a hard fact from one of the best zero players on the planet. Yuli getting the dash right there, but dropping on M.O.D.O.K.
That's a raw tag punish, correct? That should be a dead character. Could use both assists right now. Yep. Use the other one. Use the optimize. You'll get the bar. Don't even gonna optimize. Keep it simple.
This should still kill though, right?
No, 100%. He could have had a little more. He has 2 more loops in there and a DP if needed.
Oh, and just plays conservative, but once again, do you really want to leave this M.O.D.O.K alive? This should be a confirmation here from Priest. Gets the damage, and this should be a dead zero. However, last time Yuli tagged in Vergil, and I think Vergil can make all the difference. Goes for the helm's broken, and Priest just gets the grab and the tag right out of the unblockable. Very smart defense into the Siempre Pega right there on Vergil's side, but drops it on M.O.D.O.K, and suddenly it's a scramble. No swords on Yuli's side, and Dante bleeding. Swords activated now. This could be a possibility right here, where you have to block this, and Yuli opts to just jump after, gets the punish at the very end, and this is a 1-1 scenario here, no life.
Yes, it is. It could be anyone's game. Yuli's playing amazing right now. I'm very impressed. I'm watching very vigilant. Him, Yuli. I told you that outfit's fire, bro.
Do you think it's the outfit powering up Yuli? He didn't have this outfit last week.
Yo, what did he get last week? What place?
3rd.
We're gonna see what he gets this week.
Well, he can't underperform. If he were to lose 2 in a row, he still gets 3rd.
He's not going to.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay, clean play. We don't like Air Force Ones. Those white ones are cocky and classicy. We ain't Nelly and 12s and 2.
What side was that? I don't even understand, but Priest manages to escape. And it's so important to know how to call that Vergil assist against Dorito, because it just doesn't interact with it. It goes past it, so you can still snipe assist if they're not being covered. So that's a nice knowledge check there from Yuli. Gets the M.O.D.O.K right there. And oh my goodness, just so oppressive constantly. We're going to have to wait and see if the combo's finished. But M.O.D.O.K's cybernetic body just blocking the combo right there. And Priest still in it.
You just think as a Punisher using the headbutt super just to get out cornered.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, the lightning was right there. Good awareness by Priest spacing it out well. Oh, no punish.
Oh, but what a grab right there from Priest. And if there's something about... We're talking about the best Doom and how it's the friends we made along the way, but if anyone has a case for best Doom, it's most definitely Priest. Like, the things I've seen this man do with this character are insane. Goes for the cross up there, and Vergil but drops it, and this is a character you don't want to let get away, you know? Now the swords might be activated at any moment. Calls in Dante, and Dante's just bleeding. Priest is just looking on point, and what was looking like an advantage here for Yuli is now turned into an advantage for Priest. This should get an X at the very end of the last hit of the swords. No life, things are about to get very hectic with this next
I think
mix.
he's about to do it to him. Double trigger. Swords. Either one is a good opportunity to stay airborne. Yep. Oh wait, did he get him this time? Oh, he still can.
No snipe.
Good stuff. Dodging the last part of it.
Why?
A barrier 8 the jam session with the awareness. With the awareness.
And Priest takes it 2-1, about to secure his place in the grand finals. Priest playing out of his mind today. Incredible game plan. But Yuli trying to put the pressure here on Priest. He's had the advantage a couple of times, but the M.O.D.O.K has just ran it back constantly.
Yeah, the M.O.D.O.K. He has to get the M.O.D.O.K out. The M.O.D.O.K. All the M.O.D.O.K players out here are doing great. They're becoming a problem. Oh no, you got boo-boo. But it's okay. Boo-boos are hard. You got misses. I see what you did there. Swords, yup.
That's how you gotta do it. Back them up. Don't chase me.
People are asking for Lil Grinta's rap video. I would be down to watch that. I would be down for a feature.
The rap video? What are you talking about?
Apparently, Mothman, aka Lil Grinta's a rapper.
No fucking way.
Vegan rap?
Yo, hold up. What are you rapping about? Lettuce?
His hit song is Allow Me, featuring Low Carb.
Like, vegan is even healthier.
Oh my goodness. The pressure here looking really strong. Yuli just trying to snipe that Magneto. No meter on deck though.
Going back to defensive push again. Right. Yeah, usually Jen's such a pro player. Like,
Priest is just weaving in and out of the zero range. It's a masterful
just being
pass
this
right
and back it up.
Oh, but that hit could mean everything. Yuli didn't capitalize. Priest forced to send the X right there though.
Technically not, just thought he would.
Oh my goodness.
Hit a push guard thing, got through it. For the punish. It's a punish. Oh my god, you went backwards. Why are you going back at this point? You have 5, you only have 10%, bro.
32 seconds on the clock as well, trying to get that snipe.
Go. Listen, call your jam. He called it late.
Didn't believe right there, and the shockwave into DHC.
He did believe. Yeah, missed me.
Oh.
He's calling it assist while moving.
I don't think Dante can even do enough damage in 23 seconds. This is a wrap, and Priest advances 3-1. Incredible stuff.
It's a crazy, man. That was a crazy set. Good stuff to Priest. Playing out of his mind. M.O.D.O.K's amazing right now.
Jesus, a Priest, a vegan with meaty setups, every Doom Vergil player, the best Hulk player in A, Ducks, Starbucks, Canes, Yu-Gi-Oh players, alcohol, the only Jill player in existence, and the best OA. That's a pretty good copy pasta. And this is MemesMayCry? Romora against MemesMayCry. Press 1 if you support Lil Grinta, aka MemesMayCry. Press 2 if you support Romora. Oh my goodness. Romora's looking very, very strong though. Oh my goodness, that was nasty. The defense from MemesMayCry looking good. Oh, and that is a good way to avoid the missiles. Just switches to the other side, but gets hit in the scramble right after by the Vergil. Romora looking good. What is the mix here on Phoenix? Spends the meter just to escape and trying to get out of the way. I don't know if spending the X Factor was the right idea. Goes for the challenge. And oh my goodness, Phoenix gets blessed. Psycho Crusher out of the way. Do you tag into Phoenix here? Romora just playing it conservative at the moment.
You got Phoenix? You got it for...
Oh my goodness. Just the pressure from Romora is staggering, but we have seen Lil Grinta come back from way worse, and the projectile durability on Phoenix makes her a very viable assist when she has popped, but Romora with the immaculate game plan, and at the moment, if Morrigan were to die, I feel that Phoenix could get chipped out. MemesMayCry is in trouble at the moment. I feel like all you really have to do is chip her out, goes for the side switch, and this should be enough, but the missile! Oh my goodness. If there's a way, it is right now, but gets chipped out by missiles.
Oh, no. You do it, though.
No.
You only need 3. That's the third of the way there.
MemesMayCry against the ropes right now here, but this is just the first game. Romora looking very, very clean, and there's still no Big Grinta assist. Somebody tweet at Big Grinta and get him in here. Let's see what happens. You don't know who Big Grinta is?
No, I don't. Put me on.
So Mothman's brother. So Mothman is Lil Grinta, but Big Grinta is Mothman's brother. He's always in the chat typing, you see that, Romora? And when that happens, Mothman always wins. But it's not happening right now. So Romora is at an advantage.
T, where you at? Big Grinta got light now. That's crazy.
MemesMayCry putting in work. Zero's out of the picture.
Oh,
Dorito.
So you come over here, Shield. Put the Vergil too.
You know, I'm starting to feel like Dominic Toretto was right. It's all about family in this game. And in the game of life. Oh my goodness, what a deep cross-up right there. I think MemesMayCry is like 10 for 10 out of those in the last 2 sets against Romora. There needs to be an answer to falling S because it's just been so effective. And we do see...
You try air jab. The more don't try that though.
A lot of people don't know, but you can just launch the S.
Oh yeah,
from
definitely.
M.O.D.O.K.
Always launch. Well, unless you're really late on it. Go on.
Oh my goodness. Goes for the super right there to try and get out, but
That's petty.
analyzing everything, his life choices, his mistakes. And MemesMayCry trying to put one on the board right here. Gonna go for the X. This is more optimal damage, gets the extension into the super, and so clean, no life.
That was so cool. Clean, cool, efficient, whatever you want to call it, was everything.
People are saying get analyzed, kid. And once again, that is... It seems that it's unblockable. I wonder if Romora will think about an answer. Gets the TAC though. That's very important because that would have been instant 5 meters. And now those bombs just keeping Zero a little bit honest. Blaster, blaster, bomb, bomb. And it just feels that MOTHMAN is answering to everything Romora's trying to do. Trying to escape that corner, and once again has the answer. Romora can't get flustered here because if you get flustered against M.O.D.O.K, this character will run a train on you here in no life.
Just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna say it, but yeah, you're right.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta Sage, gotta assume it. Back to the match though. Doing things, bringing her in. The more attacking in Phoenix, then mix up. I always like the efficiency. What's the setup? Kill it from the sky, bring in the sorties. She might just raw tag. She'll take the risk, wait for the tag, play it out.
Oh, and same side, not even allowing for a raw tag. Nice X, but here's the thing, you have to make the most out of this Vergil incoming. Gets the same side here in Morrigan too. Is it going to be enough to kill? Yes, it is. Does not run out of X, and it all comes down to the mix on M.O.D.O.K. But we have seen MemesMayCry, you know, bring these back from way worse scenarios. Tries to go for the Kids' Choice Award. Slime right there. Not enough X Factor to actually seal the deal. Are we going to see an X to avoid the chip out? No, just going for the super instead, trying to get some space. Do we activate X right here? Yes, we do. Goes for the blaster, trying to catch something crazy. And now MOTHMAN in a little bit of trouble. Goes for the fuzzy guard, but not enough. And that was a little bit too early with the blaster. If it was a little bit more delayed, it could have seen a little bit more success. But Romora putting the lead right here, 2-1, and it's all to avoiding that TAC at the very beginning.
Not too far.
Oh my goodness. The Dorito right there. And it seems that every time Romora wants to escape, MOTHMAN is ready, but the missiles has just been such a nice tool and no snap.
M.O.D.O.K's weird shape, which he should have known. Now he has to fight her guarantee on him. Homers, of course.
Oh my goodness. And this is such a brutal incoming. If you push block and you push block late, you get guard broken. If you don't push block, you get bodied. If he calls you out and you air dash out, you get bodied too. So what can you really do? The Kids' Choice Awards right there, trying to cover for everything. And, you know, Romora happy with this trade, trying to get the kill here on Phoenix. Goes for the raw Helm Breaker. It doesn't pay off in that particular scenario, allowing MOTHMAN to escape. And what a challenge. Now, MemesMayCry trying to escape once more. Phoenix is all but guaranteed, though. The missiles might be a little bit of lockdown and just tags in M.O.D.O.K. I don't know if I agree with this scenario, but now Morrigan gets to play here. No lie.
She's not going to fight the mix-up. She's going to fight you later. That's a jam, dude.
It is. Oh my goodness. And what's crazy is that you can use a Dark Phoenix Fireballs for guaranteed chip string too, if needed. And it's just so much, especially in X Factor. Oh my goodness, the RF pattern of zoning right there, just all the grounded fireballs, very, very violent. Romora just trying his best, but without that much meter, there's not much you can do here against Morrigan. Romora's going to need to win neutral around 6 to 7 times, and MOTHMAN only really needs to win it 1 time.
Yep.
Beautiful vibe check right there, 2 to 2. No life. If you were fighting this matchup, what would you be looking for against MOTHMAN?
I would just be punishing Morrigan so and not get F or more.
You go for the plasma team switch?
He keeps trying to fight M.O.D.O.K instead of just worrying about like the actual set play of the team, and then just fight M.O.D.O.K as it is. He has 0. He doesn't have to be chasing that hard.
That's fair. Do you agree with the assist choice? I feel like missiles actually habilitate. I feel like Beam is better for this matchup because missiles just lets M.O.D.O.K just run away more and call Morrigan more. Both of our players taking their time. Let's see what happens here. Start the clock. People want a countdown. MemesMania. MemesMan was taking a dump all this time. Was he actually in the bathroom for this set?
That'll be pretty funny. Only BG knows.
Shout outs to Rambam. It's only fitting that Rambam donates during a M.O.D.O.K matchup because they do call him Hyper Battering Ram at the old people asylum. So shout outs to Ram for the support. And let's see what happens here with MOTHMAN. That's the first time Romora has blocked that jump S, and it's paying off.
Bird.
Oh, but living. Is this gonna be the difference maker? Does Phoenix steal this one away? Wait, how do you... It's not Asylum? I didn't mean Asylum. Asylum is for mental patients, right? What's the word?
Not Asylum, but yeah.
Is it home?
What are you trying to say?
Like where you put old people that you can't take care of? Retirement home, that's right.
Retirement home, senior center, those are all fine. All those things are okay. Even an asylum is okay, depending which one.
That's a Spanish mistranslation from me because in Spanish it's asilo.
No, and I definitely know exactly. That's why I understood what you meant.
Yeah. But right now, it's all a matter of does Romora understand where Phoenix is trying to go here? This could be chaotic.
I've been there, Romora.
And the low clips MemesMan into the getting out of this tournament. Romora 3-2.
You know the plot twist, Romora's the one that.
Yuli against Romora. It's time. MemesMayCry versus Zero Doom Vergil.
Get it?
2 styles of thinking.
Romora did not change his whack ass fate. He's gonna be a fucking slaughter.
You think it's gonna be 3-0 and a handshake?
You don't know his Fashion Week is coming in New York? Bummy.
Oh my goodness.
Leyland is Asian at us.
Yuli has been winning the point war very, very often, but this is the first time he doesn't kill after winning the point war. And you cannot let a player like Romora get away.
26. Buster in the game dies.
Oh my goodness. Yuli looking strong, goes for the cross-up right there. Very nice. Oh my goodness, that was so violent. And Romora just seems like he's getting outguessed here by Yuli. Does Vergil bring it back?
He was getting rushed down. That's all that's happening. Yuli. Oh,
what?
But
Dante escapes?
Yeah, because he did jab on medium. No bar though. That's the downside of doing dumb shit like that. Dante is so slow, you gotta do something that doesn't give you much bar.
And Romora running it all the way back with Vergil? Is it gonna be enough?
It definitely is.
And now we're looking at a 1-0 lead. For Romora, it was looking tragic. It was looking like Yuli might have cleaned, but that mistake with the Dante was just enough for Romora to bring it all the way back.
And this is for this game. Oh, and this is the tech now. Did you get it? Oh, good try though.
And Yuli just seems so aware of whatever Romora is trying to do. Nice defense. Has been winning the point war very, very often, but you have to be more than prepared for the Vergil. I think that if you get the hit on Doom, it's always worth snapping against this shell.
You hit Doom in this game? Yeah, I don't care about Doom. This team doesn't care about Doom. UMvC don't care about Doom. Doom gets 50-50.
Oh my goodness. We'll see if Yuli applies this school of thought though, no life. In this particular scenario, goes for the snap and then the side switch, but then a little bit too early with the drop, and now Romora probably getting to play, but Yuli trying to force out an unblockable and just tags in Vergil on Vergil, goes for the Siempre Pega again just to guarantee something, and the scramble suddenly letting Romora live. And what is going on? No life, can you explain?
Yeah, taking very hard reads, and both of them did not commit to anything. So it was really funny that they both took a read on committing, and neither one committed.
Ice cream machine definitely broke. Welcome to McDonald's Mexico City edition. Oh my goodness, goes for the launch reset right there. Are we gonna see a tag into 0? The swords are blistering. Goes for the Siempre Pega.
Actually, was really smart. Completely dodged it.
Oh, and the Maggie's birthday acid rain just to cover for the teleport. That was actually Omega Brain from Yuli.
That was like ridiculously brain. He could have got grabbed. I'm surprised he got grabbed.
Oh my goodness. 1-1. Romora against Yuli. There's Romora fans in the chat. There's Yuli fans in the chat. Everybody just wants to see a crazy grand finals tonight. We both know that both of these players will give Priest a run for his money, but who is it gonna be? Who wants it more? As Smash players and commentators like to say, like both players don't want to win.
Romora is probably the more favored to win by a good amount, but Yuli's wants it way more. He picked that fit. You feel me? That's all it is. He went through the colors and was like, "This is the one. This is gonna be the one I took pictures in."
Oh my goodness! And Romora, this is the first time in a big while that Romora has won the point matchup here against Yuli. And this is what happens. Whoever wins that point matchup is just heavily favored because characters do have to hold the mix. And it's definitely a rough mix once you're fighting a character like Zero.
Especially when you're Vergil, yeah, damn samurai.
Oh, what a mix. But Yuli escapes? Could this be? That trade is not too bad, actually. And just jumps at 0. Oh my goodness, but what a confirmation from Romora. That was beautiful stuff. Yuli doesn't even activate the X.
Back on swords. That he chose to do that.
That's why Scald got shot, High Wizard Tim.
I think they're in the 2-1 situation.
They took away Scald. Hashtag free it. Oh my goodness. Crazy stuff right now. And Romora winning the point once more. This could be it. This could be it. Does Romora have what it takes right here? No life. Is it enough?
Really, that 0. I know.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the fuzzy guard right there too.
Opened up.
Romora looking clean tonight.
Like he a hope for show that he opened up. At this point, Romora might be a therapist. He's speaking his feelings.
Oh, Vergil activates. The helms have been broken. Level 3, and it hits. That was a hard call out from Romora.
He had the X factor. Worst case, he would have blocked.
Oh my goodness. That level 3 could have cost Romora the entire game. And to keep supporting local events and to keep playing the fuck out of this game. It's really only up to us. Get those new players. Get hype. Go to events. So yeah, why not?
Right.
We're family and we're a community.
Tell him, Don.
And Romora's a community finalist, but he's getting slapped around by Priest at the moment. Priest is just looking immaculate. Let's see what the pressure is.
You know, literally slap you around.
Literally tap dancing on him. Priest is looking like he's on a mission. These are the games that I would predict for EVO next year. You guys can quote me on this in a year or not. I think it's going to be Mortal Kombat 1, Project L if it's out, Street Fighter 6, probably the new Grand Blue, Marvel, Guilty Gear, and 2 other games.
I think Grand Blue's gonna stay around. You're crazy.
The new one is coming out, so...
Yeah, the last one didn't make it that long either.
Oh, and Tekken 2.
I was gonna tell you Tekken.
Probably KOF 15, maybe?
KOF will always pop.
I think that's the lineup.
Definitely won't be more.
Let's see what happens here.
They want Nickelodeon to be up there.
Speaking of Nickelodeon, that was a very cartoony non-DHC there from Priest, and what was looking like a big advantage is now looking good for Romora right here. However, Dr. Doom is out of the picture.
Now
The missiles tagging in.
again.
You have to survive this Vergil pressure, and that is good blocks right there from Priest. But the
Push guard.
that was the Parsec push block right there, and it might be more than enough for what Romora needs.
For that free, we all know.
I'm telling you, chat, Marvel being up there is up to Marvel players alone. As long as there's numbers, people will keep letting us play. Why wouldn't you? Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Priest was just looking so strong, and Romora somehow took it all the way back. It just feels that you cannot make mistakes against the Doom Vergil shot. What a beautiful confirm from Romora. Goes for the snap into M.O.D.O.K. I don't know if I agree, because I feel like M.O.D.O.K. just serves as a second point for Priest. Like, Priest, I've seen him play every order, every assist, and it just feels comfortable for him. But if you take away Doom, then the main way to approach is just so strong. But decisions have been made, and we're back in the neutral here. Maybe that's what Romora feels the most comfortable with.
Romora doesn't want to approach it yet. Priest is doing amazing movement. There's no reason to give him a stop button with the possibility of it. Wow. He went for a full screen punch.
Oh, and the pressure right there with the missiles. Nice stuff from Priest. Has been winning this point where keeps it simple.
More up to 0. Doom getting hit. That should be a snap.
Oh my goodness.
You're not
Now
blocking.
Vergil's out of the picture. As long as you don't drop this one,
He doesn't have
should be a
bar.
wrap.
See?
Goes for the down TAC of all the TACs.
He knows everything about Romora. He knows what gel he uses. He knows his favorite, like soda.
Knows his address.
I don't know about
Who his first love was.
They didn't get him in trouble, bro. Priest wins that one, tying it up 1-1 apiece. Grand finals.
1-1. I feel that whoever wins this next game wins the set. It's just the momentum is so hard from both of these players that it just kind of steamrolls. And Priest has been looking good, calling out Romora, but just hasn't capitalized on the 0. And this could bite Priest in the back. And it does. You cannot forgive a character like 0.
Romora guarantee confirms. Be an easy kill. No Magneto this game. You say yourself momentum, right? It's like no M.O.D.O.K either, pending a drop because he needs to hit the bars. He went for that one a little early. He didn't do an extra loop first. Might not need it depending on how the optimization station you got it going on. See him more, you know what to do, right?
But here's the thing, though,
Yup. He knew.
you have to get rid of this Doom because this is not a regular Doom. This is Priest's Dr. Doom. Goes for the photon shot right here. Romora tried to Santa Claus through the chimney, but now you have to hold 2 incoming mix-ups, and you know that Priest has something nasty.
Romora made that easy.
Missile goes for the gunshot and gets feed Divin right after. Very tragic stuff, and Romora with the 2-1 lead here, no less.
He kicked him straight in the face. He said, "What are you doing? This is not where you're coming. You're not coming this way."
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Well, you say yourself, momentum might be everything.
And it really pays off, you know. I feel like Marvel is such a mental game. Every player that plays Marvel modernly will steamroll you if they get the first hit. So it comes down to the emotional and the mental aspect. And I feel that Romora is just so strong whenever he gets momentum. So we're going to have to wait and see if Priest can adapt to all this pressure. Oh my goodness, the missiles call right there, very beautiful. No capitalization.
That was a very good try. Or try to combo that. That was really good.
Oh my goodness. And it's looking like a bracket reset.
Started from the bottom, and now we're... Anyway, so... More doing his thing. Let's see if he can do his back-to-back now.
Going back to the main menu, okay. Trying to ice out. Character select, maybe reconsider assist options. Barrier. Interesting stuff here with the barrier. I wonder if Priest wanted that.
That's a change-up. See?
Oh my lord. This is the final set of the night. Chat, who do you guys like? 1 for Romora, 2 for Priest.
You know, work on Magneto now. We got delayed, bro. Wow, birthday. You're super more.
Oh my goodness, M.O.D.O.K with the defense right there. That jump medium so
It's a
strong.
grab. 100%.
This is gonna be... Oh yeah, that side switch was uncomfortable, but Romora fixed it. You can tell the zero mastery that Romora has done, and we're gonna go for the shockwave right here. Jumps out though.
The more you know how to zero. The more being one of the people that definitely paid attention really well.
Oh my goodness. No life. When you're winning with zero, how does it feel? Does it feel good?
You know, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it feels. You ever seen the very first Mickey Mouse cartoon when he's on the boat, just turning the knob?
Yeah.
Feels like that.
That actually makes a lot of sense, and it sounds like a pleasant feeling.
Oh, you have no
now,
idea. It's like the definition of you happy.
When Haggar players are winning, the only thing we're thinking about is, I don't know if you've seen that Mexican toy where it's tied to a string and it's a little thing you have to put on a stick. It's called Valero. That's how it feels like. Right now though, Priest needs to reevaluate what it feels like winning with Magneto. Gets the attraction into the slide, beautiful stuff, and this should start a beautiful game plan here for Priest. Zero out of the picture. You get the Oki with Magneto, with M.O.D.O.K, and the barrier as well. What a side switch, covering for pretty much everything. Do you snap Vergil here?
Oh no. He did it. Oh, you messed up? Taking the trade. What? You know that's double unfortunate. They both had a unfortunate.
Oh my goodness. Can Romora bring this one back? Goes for the cross-up, but M.O.D.O.K's body doesn't allow it. And if M.O.D.O.K were to say, allow me, I would. Trying to escape here. Nice defense from Priest. Snipes the Vergil a little bit and goes for the Sphere Flame. Doesn't quite punish Vergil, but does manage to get out of the corner. And Romora just moving in and out, trying to find the right spot to get in there. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. Oh my goodness. The double butter gun. Oh, nice catch there from Priest. And now that there's no X Factor, oh my goodness. It's still going to be really hard, but Vergil suddenly living. We might see a DHC from Romora at some point. And goes for the Team Super instead, but I don't know if I agree with this. Both characters just bleeding, gets butter gunned out. And a boo-boo, but M.O.D.O.K manages to escape.
Convenient. They get him again though. That should be. Oh my god! No way. Wait, that just like that's 1-1. Birthday reset and then 1-1 situation. Crazy.
1-1. Holy Parsec. Let's see what happens here. Priest trying the best he can against the Hadangeki pressure from Romora. Oh, blocks the fuzzy. That was absolutely beautiful. Gets lightning busted right after though, and this happy boo-boo might be a tragic scenario right here for Priest. M.O.D.O.K can definitely do this, but it's hard. No life.
Talk to me.
Can this combo be completed?
Definitely could. He could have just busted down. He chose to keep it simple though. He's gonna step on him.
Oh my goodness.
So perfect. Oh, hood perfect. That's a 2-1 situation. We have point game. He literally started from the bottom and now he's almost here.
That's crazy. 2-1. Romora 1 game away from winning this entire tournament from the losers bracket.
He's gonna win because I want like zero. We need a zero brother to be here for this.
Absolutely.
He hit me up earlier, like, can you come watch me win? And I was playing Call of Duty with him, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you'll get it later. And now later came, I understand.
You're gonna have to hold that interview then. However, he has to win first. Priest is looking very strong at the moment with the hyper grab extension.
So let me shut this down.
This should be a dead zero. Oh my goodness.
Magneto is doing crazy stuff. Vergil's in here. Good defense. Good defense.
Nice
defense. X Factor. Yup, you got 2 of them.
No, too late with the barrier. And now it's all down to this one mix-up.
Far different. Do you press something? The more you press him. But he's an X Factor already, so you're good.
Is the helm gonna be broken? Please try to get in there.
You hook the button out.
No X. Romora doesn't tag. Goes for the TAC.
Didn't even need it.
Do you keep it simple here?
Great swords.
Oh, this is not gonna be enough. But does the extra one?
Yes, he does. TACs.
And Romora wins X Factory 4.2 against Priest in an incredible, incredible set tonight.
Back to back.
Good stuff. To champion Romora. No life. How do you feel about this?
I mean, I be honest with you, I felt like he was on it. He was like, I don't want to lose.